That's right, I'm just not gonna use any spells of hers. Okay. Well, everyone, pop open your character sheets. Let us pick up where we last left off here with a brief recap. Yes, we talked about it a little bit here, but the party reunited with Sky, negotiated the scroll situation, and agreed to hand it back. But keep an eye on her. However, Sky did agree and then disappear the following night, leaving with the...
Who's that Pokemon?
But rather than chase her, decided to go over to on our stop at Craghammer, the Dwarven City, we reunited with Yara, who is here to sort of help us sent over by Arethusa to keep Bella safe. We traveled further north. We got ambushed by some ogres we had to fight. We met a Earth Ashari Furbolg named Chalk, who spoke in a very odd way. He offered a magical item, a sort of earth magic item, in exchange for Bryn's sky sail, wind magic item, but instead, Bryn wanted to know some information about the Earth realm, the primordial realm of Earth, plane of Earth, and she offered to help the Genasi and the Earth Ashari there, with their own, shall we go rocky situation? The party is now, however, arriving into the area where pools of Woodabok should be, and we spotted a sort of a situation, a complication. A group of hill giants is attempting to kill another amongst them, somewhat fancifully for a hill giant, at least dressed one that they refer to as their prince. The party immediately threw themselves into combat to help them, and we went for about 3 rounds of this combat. So, friends, we jump right back in as we continue with a combat. Let's get to it. Bryn, levitating, I believe, concentrating on levitation, still up here next to this giant who's trying to clobber you over the head. You watch as a landslide of an event, a giant, one more of these, rolls down and falls past you some extra 20 feet. By the time you turn to look at this one, he's charging toward you, trying to kick you off the cliff. He missed his attack, and now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me, but that's fine because I'm already up here. I'm gonna cast this because I'm not dealing with him right now.
Banishment. Incredible. This guy needs to make a charisma saving throw. God, that is one of their 2 major weaknesses. That is a 12.
Yeah, he
fails. He instantly disappears from this realm as he goes to swing at you and then disappears as a thunder booms from above and a lightning strikes him. When he opens his eyes next, he's just sort of floating somewhere in some empty clouds, looking around like, what happened? As from this realm, he is gone as a scorch mark or lightning is left there.
Alright, move my 30 feet. Now I got eyes on more people.
You might no longer levitating because you are concentrating on banish.
Yep, I took that off already. So I should be good on that. Bonus actions. I don't think I've popped a wild shape yet.
I believe you have dragon form, I think, right now. No.
Oh, was that what that was, maybe? That might have been.
Not. I think the wings were actually levitate. I think you're right.
Yeah, hold on, let me scroll back. Let me see. I see Mingle with the wind. I don't think I picked anything yet.
With like your resources and such. So if it's not marked off already, I'm just gonna assume you haven't used it.
I will go Chalice then.
Chalice form, awesome. More healing. More.
I think you
actually
you did do it because you said you wanted to focus on concentration and you went dragon form.
I don't.
That was
remember.
That was the last fight. That wasn't this.
It might have been the last combat
Okay.
before that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Archer instead. Actually,
Archer. Okay.
Because I think we need the DPS right now.
Constellation of the Archer. You get to immediately fire 1 bolt. Who do you shoot? There's the spellcaster, the two bruisers, and the juggernaut in the back.
How far does the range go? Hold on, let me see. Archery.
60, 90, something like that.
60 feet. Okay.
Okay.
So attack is deals radiant 1d8 plus wisdom modifier. So let me see.
Let's see it.
I'm gonna hit her, and let me see if I actually have it.
Out of all initiative went away. Out of all fairness, that is going to be at least half cover because this is a 30-foot cliff.
Okay,
right?
then I'll hit the other guy.
She's a 20-foot giant. You see the top of her, but at half cover.
Then I will hit the guy to the right.
AC at all, but still.
Then I will hit him because I have a better view on him.
Gives you this look.
Let
Excellent.
me see.
Fire away.
I'm pretty sure I have. Hold on, I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. This is the multiclass you chose. No one made you do this.
I know, and I never use this, so I don't think I have a little spell for it. So I'll just do one. Is it a spell attack? Is that what it is?
It is. I remember you made these before. These spell attacks.
Yeah, I don't. It's not here. So let me just use a random.
That's okay.
Spell.
If you have a cantrip attack, that's
let me. I'll just throw this. It's a melee, but well, it's a one.
My roll 20 is fully frozen at the moment.
It's okay. I missed. It's a one.
Woo! Yes, you do miss. Unfortunately. Okay. Bam. There we go. Okay. Natural one. That'll miss. It's actually one away from hitting, but it still misses with a natural one. All right, Bryn, I think that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay, activating the form and banishing what is basically disposing off one of the enemies. Bella, there is a prone giant next to you. Just as you try to climb, and unsuccessfully so, you look up and then a giant falls on you. You throw him off of yourself, and you and your Echo are now flanking him. Huh? He is in a real bad way. He's really bloodied, very, very injured. Huh?
Yeah, we're going to try to finish this guy off. So, yeah, let's go for it. First attack, here we go. 30.
Giga hits. That is 18 points damage. One more like that, and he should be out.
Okay, let's do
Good
another.
Damage roll. Hits,
22,
and he is gone. Destroyed. Bam! One of the giants has fallen. You leap on up as he tries to grab for you. You sort of slash down his forearm. He sort of falls to the side. As you land there, place your blade at his neck and bring it down. He bleeds out and dies.
So I'd like to use the Echo's 60 feet of movement to get up here, if that's possible.
Okay, same thing. Your Echo is a ghost of you. Give me an athletics roll for climbing. Now, it's not difficult terrain for Echo because it is a ghostly entity, but it doesn't get to glide through objects still.
30?
30, bam. 3 quick leaps, it's all the way up there. It still has, that was 20 feet of climbing, so 40 more feet of movement. You can try it again if you want to go for the next cliff.
Why not? Why not?
All right.
So, yeah, we'll just
One
go.
more athletics roll, There's a small chance of you.
30.
Bam. You climb on up. There's a small chance of you failing, but no way. Yeah. All right, you're up.
I will bonus action switch with the Echo.
All right, I'll place the Echo over here. You go up there.
Grab the wrong thing. Boom.
All right,
yeah.
There we go.
And then I still have
your movement.
15.
Yeah.
Exactly. I still have 15 feet, so I'll get.
Bella, you also see now, if you went a little further across, there's dire lions over here.
Oh
just
gosh.
chilling.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, there's lions. And bears. Oh my. Yeah.
Giant immediately looks at you, who was moving towards Casimir with his big club, then stops and looks at you like, "Where you come from?"
So I can just kill your friend. Yeah. So that'll be my turn. At the end of my turn, the Echo disappears. So
Echo is gone because it's too far. Yes.
Yeah.
Yara goes next. Yara is, I guess, just going to stand here and make some attacks. She's going to attack the Juggernaut twice with her one-handed weapon and shield. 1 time, 2 time. Sacred weapon. She does not, I believe, have sacred weapon active right now. I don't recall. In any case, those will hit, and she will do extra. So yeah, I checked. She had an invocation that she shouldn't have because it's a warlock level based rather than full class level based, which I'll let her know afterwards. But for now, how do I disable that? +1 rolling. Oh, that's hex damage. Never mind. Who does she have hex, man? I have no clue. All right, that's 6 and 9, 15 points of damage to the guy above her there. That guy is starting to become bloodied, the Juggernaut. Roxy, your turn.
Alrighty.
You are hasted. You ran on up here. Like a shadow, you appeared over here. Next to you is this big sort of kind of wounded, bloody at the moment looking giant who's just sort of like waving his head back and forth from all the curses and hexes, and he got smashed like with an overhead smash by one of the tougher giants. And he just sort of looks down towards you in like a simple broken common. He says, "Friend, help me." And he turns around and gets clubbed to the side of the head by another giant, and immediately sort of teeth go flying. Yeah.
I'm gonna attack this guy. Is because Yara considered 5 feet, even though she's not.
Yes,
close,
they are giants. Technically, that is 5 feet.
Alrighty. You know what? I don't know what the hell's gonna go on here. I'm hasted. I don't think I used my hunter's mark or anything like that.
I don't believe so.
I am going to use Zephyr Strike to give me advantage.
You needed more movement, yes.
Yeah, and I need more movement, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, on this person right here.
Awesome. Zephyr Strike and fire it right away with advantage.
Yeah, I'm looking. Where the hell my character she go?
We gotta refamiliarize ourselves. We got a lot of stuff. We're high level now, ish.
Yeah, there it is. I had to pop it out. I always play with it popped out because it drives me crazy. Okay. Because it disappeared when I looked at something else.
Nice. That hits. Give me the damage, the sneak attack, the everything. Ooh, nice. Okay, it's doing it again. Your bow is rolling 1 damage plus stuff.
I don't know why.
Go ahead and roll a d8. Oh, so much fucking better. That's plus 6 damage on top of that. So 14, 15 plus the 18. Zephyr Strike is a 5 as well. Nice. Piercer, any of these? You have a 1 on one of the d6s if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, roll the d6. Yo, let's go. All right, so
that's 666.
5. Yeah, it is. Plus the 1, you do 38 points of damage with that single strike to this is to the Juggernaut, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, 38 points of damage. He is well into bloodied now. Arrow strikes him to the side of the neck as he freaks out and sort of scratches at the wound, smearing blood all over himself.
All right, let's go again.
Okay, firing it, you immediately get to move 30 feet as part of your Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, and it's without opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's 30 feet, but all movement is doubled because you're hasted. So 60 feet you get to move because of haste.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to be far away from these people. All right, so
I think this is a gigantic map. I think you have enough movement to leave, right? I'm pretty sure you have enough to leave.
I want to take this guy out, so
hell yeah.
Another one.
Let's go again. That was bonus action first attack. Let's go. Natural 20.
I'm going to use Dreadful Strikes on this. I'm going to add it in.
Super damage here. Double the damage of the strike. Nice. That's I didn't roll. Oh no, he did roll. Wait, did it? It's.
I clicked it. It's supposed to be 2d6. Did it not add it?
Yeah, I see that you did 3d8 extra piercing damage.
It was only supposed to be
crit.
2. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2d6 psychic damage. I clicked it.
Is your crit supposed to be 3d8? Oh, right, it is because your piercer feat.
Yes, it adds another one.
That's right. Okay. Also, I'm going to edit the thing again until it breaks it again next session. But there you go. Your bow is now correct. Okay, there we go. So it should be 2d6 twice. So 4d6, please. It didn't actually roll it for whatever reason. Nice. That is 16, 8, and a 14. You do extra. What the fuck? 38 points more damage. He is struggling. This guy is struggling right now. He's in the red already. Huge.
Okay, well, I have another.
Bam, 2 quick shots. Hasted action. That's right. Yeah. That'll absolutely hit. One more time. Show me the damage. Let's go. Ooh, good roll as well. Max on that. That is 16 more points of damage. He's going to survive. He's going to survive that still. Once again, still giant, still very tough. But yeah, look at how red that health indicator is.
So 30. So I get double. So I could potentially go over here, right? I still have more movement.
So you by default have 30 feet of movement, double because of haste, so 60, right? And because of your Zephyr Strike, you got 30 doubled.
Yeah.
Immediately you get to move, so 120 feet movement this turn.
Yeah, she's gonna go here because I know this guy. He's probably gonna come here. I don't want to be over here. This seems a little too clustered for my.
Yeah. Good call. Roxy, what a turn. I think that's gonna be you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, that is a total of 92 points of damage. That
Jesus
turn
Christ.
Roxy. Roxy, don't fuck around. Prince guy over here, he's gonna beat on the shaman, and he yells out in sort of broken common and giant, kind of yelling out, "Why you betray? Thought we friends!" And he hits with a sword. 21, and then misses with an 11. That is 19 points of slashing damage to this lady, but she is a tough giant. Giant fights are pretty slow. Casimir, your turn.
All right.
Wish you got.
Seeing the battlefield, he knows that this big one by Yara is hurt.
For sure. Very, very hurt.
All right. We're okay. Bella's
His
got
turn
that
next.
one.
So.
Yeah. Casimir's gonna cast Firebolt.
Firebolt. Send it. 20 hits for 18 points of damage to him. He's not gonna die from 18 points of damage. Wow. Super low, but not yet dead.
Okay.
Giants, very tough.
We're gonna stay right where we're at, because I don't want to get within range of that big ass thing. We're good. We're done.
That's it? Okay, gotcha. The Juggernaut. Yes, Yara will get an attack of opportunity, which she will try to take. She gets a 11. Once again, I do not think she has her Sacred Weapon active yet. She would not have had the rounds. I remember her teleporting. I do not remember her having it. I don't know how, if Jess has marked this down or not, but none of her spells are spent, or a Hex is active that I see. So 11 against this guy, the only armored guy. 11's not gonna hit. So,
what's her modifier? I'm trying to look at the thing.
It is a +9.
+9? Yes. All right. Rewind. She's going to roll a 16.
16 plus the 9. That'll easily hit for 10 points of damage. Yeah, no. He is still alive. Oh my god. Jesus. He has a mission here to go for the prince, but he took 100 points of damage from Roxy, and then Casimir shot him with a little fire here. I'm gonna roll a d4. 1. Oh yeah. Roxy, he's gonna go for you. You're the obvious target.
Yeah.
You're the most deadly target. He is going to charge on forward. Does not get his ability back. Roxy, this dude runs up, swings at you twice with his thunder once. That's probably gonna hit. You will take 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Oi, silvery barbs. I think you're out of range. Are you? No, maybe not. Ooh, you're just in range.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I just checked that. I was like, oh, I'm right there.
Very good. Here's the reroll. 23. Well, shit. That still hits. That is 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Roxy, you have, I believe, magical... Do you have magical armor on?
I
Two, right?
have,
One that you
yeah.
got?
And then I'm going to uncanny dodge that with the cloak.
Awesome. So 22 damage down to 11.
Is there?
You
There's
can
no.
teleport.
There's no dark place around here though, right?
You can't see down here, like there's shade below from this side and such, but you're actually very perceptive. Go ahead and give me a quick perception roll. We'll say on a 15 or above, you can actually see down there to teleport. Yes, you can see down there and teleport down there. 30 feet off the ledge.
You know what? I don't want to go. All right, so I'll just use regular uncanny dodge. Regular one.
Understood. Okay, that's half.
I'm gonna have a hard time getting back up.
Okay, here is.
Oh, wait a minute. I could probably
does
run
have 2
back
attacks.
around. I could
You have
probably
still
run
chase
back.
movement.
Yeah, okay, I will teleport down there. Yeah.
Good. So he doesn't get his second attack here. Instead, he will pick up a rock and lob it at the realistically 3 remaining people. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One was
advantage on Bryn.
Bryn, you have advantage on your next roll you make.
Okay.
Yara is going to get a rock thrown at her. Here's a rock for Yara. That's a 17, missing Yara. That's that guy's turn. He doesn't have enough movement to move back. So, Roxy, go ahead and move yourself. You'd be like here.
Yeah.
One of these
Yeah.
spots. Down here
Okay.
within 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll move me.
These two, realistically.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
And
there we go.
you said 22 halved?
22 half to 11. All right, that's the Juggernaut. We go to the Hill Giant Witch Doctor. She sees this little clumping of people right here and sees the prince, and she's going to try and fit you all into a Erupting Earth spell, a 20-foot cube of just damage. So it'll be either this or this. D2, 1 is you guys. 2, she goes for the prince and goes for Bella and for Quip here. Okay, Bella and Quip, I need a dexterity saving throw as ground begins to erupt with giant sort of stone spikes that jut out from below. The prince rolls a 2 and fails. Both failures, unfortunately. That is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage as both of you fail, and I believe, on a fail save, half as much. Yeah, no prone, this is just, the ground erupts, you take damage. 18 points of damage to both of you guys. That is her action to cast her spell, and she's going to stay right there. Bryn, back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong button. 30 feet. And I'm gonna cast Shatter at level 5. And I'm gonna make it max damage.
Ooh, where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it in between. That's what I have my measuring thing on. In between these two. So it hits the.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
So it hits the 2 of them.
Alright, what is the
so
damage of
that'll
this?
be. So that's an
max, I mean?
extra 3d8. So that's 68. So 6 times 8.
48?
Yeah, it would be 48.
It would be 48, half as much as here you go. Blam! The witch fails, but the giant succeeds. 48 points of damage. Boom! A thunderous explosion. She is now bloodied, while the guy is getting close to bloodied.
And I'm just, I'm gonna shoot my
one more like that and she's
archer.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
okay.
my archer at her. So I'll just throw
Awesome.
a regular. I actually didn't think that I'm just spacing out. So
All
I'll just
good.
throw that. So it'll
That
be a 23 to
works.
hit.
Totally
And
hits.
it would be a 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier.
Roll
So
it
a
up.
6 plus 5, I believe. Yeah.
5, I
So
believe, yeah, 11
11.
points of damage. Okay. She is one more hit and sort of pretty much dead here. As a thunderous explosion, she's sort of grabbing onto her head and ears. She looks over as we see a scintillating orb of sort of light slam into her. As she looks on over, we see her hair sort of floating, your arm electrified. Awesome. Bryn, I believe that is your turn.
Is that lightning damage or that thunder? That might have been thunder, actually. Hold on.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh,
can you
am I
hear me?
back? Oh,
Hello?
I think I'm back. My internet lost connection for a sec there, but I think
Oh,
I'm back.
okay.
You're back.
Okay.
Is that thunder damage? Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, it's thunder. Never mind.
81 points of damage from Bryn there. Very nice.
Wait, where'd that extra 22 come from?
Well, 48 for the person, and then 22 for the other one because they saved. Or 24,
Oh,
actually, should
okay.
be. Yeah? So 2 more. 83 points of damage that turn.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, let's go, Bryn. Very nice. Bella, your turn.
My turn.
You're finally up here.
Yeah, finally. Okay.
The giant shaman in the back is very, very injured.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the spellcaster. So
yeah, that's what I mean. That's the one. The shaman lady, she's
Oh,
injured.
I
But
thought you were
also the
talking about-
Juggernaut is as well.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
both
yeah.
super bloodied.
I will summon my echo. I'd like to summon it like here.
Excellent.
So I could be within 5 feet of both these guys.
Extending your hand, we see another version of you appear.
And then, yeah, I want to prioritize on trying to kill this the shaman first.
I bet you'd like to try.
I would like to try.
He swings her staff in a cool way, yeah?
And then here we go.
Let me see it. 15 is good. That hits a giant. 16 points of damage. She's dead. As the echo appears, roll. It slashes out sort of the side of her knee. She falls down to the side as the echo just sort of rights the blade upwards, and she sort of slots it into the side of her ear. Giant's eyes roll back, and she dies. The echo appears through the carcass.
And then, yeah, we'll just attack the guy in front of me now.
Go right ahead.
Boom. Next one. 28.
20 points of damage. This guy took no damage so far, so he's now damaged. 20 points of damage. A glancing blow against the giant. You slash across his belly, but he just sort of like groans loudly and is ready to keep going.
I will unleash Incarnation to attack him one more time. Work that down. Here we go.
It just occurred to me that Bella could like train her sword fighting by having her echo duel her, so you can have like duels with your own echo.
So it's a natural one.
Natural one. Funny enough, 13 would hit, but a natural one means as you sort of swing, you catch a little bit of sort of dust and dirt that flies up from the battle, and it distracts you for just a moment.
Has to be rewind.
8 plus the 12. Yeah, that's gonna
20.
hit. You swing through it and catch the side of his knee. Still, he takes 19 points of damage. Ow! Nice.
How hurt is the prince dude?
He is definitely bloodied, but not like in the total red yet.
Do I get the sense that like, no, it's fine. I mean, I think we got these guys. I'm trying to think. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna action surge, and we're just gonna go in.
We're doing
so
D&D.
we'll action surge.
No adventure.
And then we're just gonna go to town on this guy.
Sorry.
Go wild.
Here we go.
Oh, natural.
Nice.
Wait,
Let's
did we have
go.
chaos? Did we
Not
have chaos
today.
today? Not today.
I'm still
right,
dyslexic, I think. So.
You're still dyslexic. That's right. You still can't read properly. You can't read for a week. That means chaos happens. The magical.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was the chaos effect last time. The chaos effect she got was for 1 week straight. Words jumble and letters don't make sense to you, and you can't read properly. Yeah. So she's pretty much magically dyslexic for a week.
Oh my god, he would hate
that would be brutal because he's a wizard. He would just not be able to cast his spells in his book. Okay, let's see chaos. You know how this. I'm still magically dyslexic. D6 into a D100, please. 5. Okay, we got a lot of. Luckily, we've gotten mostly these minor / positive effects. 49, 46, 49. What is it? 49.
49. Yeah.
Okay,
What do you mean everything that R2 gives me is good?
Ooh,
okay.
This is actually pretty great. For the following week, your move speed is increased by 10.
Oh.
You have extra move speed. You feel more agile and swift.
That's cool.
Excellent.
All right. And yeah, so that's the first attack after action surge. So we'll do a second attack.
You can't read, but you're fast as fuck. All right, Bella, that's the first one, right? That's the crit one?
Yeah. So second attack.
One more.
Wow!
Wow! 20! All right, that is going to be 24 points of damage. You killed a giant in one round of slashing. Slash the side of the knee, across the belly. You leap up, cleave against the side of his neck, land on his shoulder, and as he sort of falls down, you leap, blade in one hand, come down, Excalibur embedded into his forehead, and pull it out.
Our warrior's going ham.
Dead.
Natural 20s. It's crazy.
And I'd like to move the echo.
God damn.
Here, and then do my final unleash incarnation attack against the remaining giant. Here we go. 22.
22 hits for 18 points of damage. There we go. Nice. 18 more to him. This guy's now bloodied.
Nice.
Okay, in that one round, you did 148 points of damage.
Wow.
Not bad at all. Brutal killing machine over here. All right. Bella, I think that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Good enough. Your echo, I think, disappears, right? Because it's too... no, it's not far
is
enough,
it?
right? 30 feet?
30 feet? Well, I'd
You're good,
move
you're
if
good.
it.
You're
I'm
good,
like,
you're
I
good.
think I'm okay.
All good. Yara is just going to swing at this guy twice with her sword. 1, 2. Hits both times. 13, 26 points of damage. This guy is nearly dead, but not dead yet.
Pokemon incoming.
Roxy, your turn. You are 30 feet below the battlefield. Would you like to try an acrobatics climb up at half movement, or just take the long way around?
I'm worried if I miss, I'm gonna like lose my axe.
Yeah, you'll fall down, and if you super miss, by the way, you'll roll down, and a bunch of lions are gonna look over like, what is
Yeah.
that?
No, it's okay. So, I'm gonna. That's my movement, right?
Yeah, you have 60 movement, first of all. Remember, you can pick up your token and press right-click, and then, like, move your measure that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna Zephyr Strike, to give me more movement because I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Well, remember, Zephyr Strike activates, gives you speed when you fire the Zephyr Strike attack.
Does really?
I believe so. It says, like, basically it activates, and while it's active, you have no attacks of opportunity against you. But when you fire it, it gives you extra 30 feet of movement that speed. That 30 feet of speed that turn. I'll click the thing. Yeah, there we go. Once before the spell slot, you can give yourself a thing. You roll a thing whether you hit or miss. The walking speed increases by 30 until the end of that turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
So it's sort of like you accumulate that wind power and let it go, and it sort of lets you, like, carries you for that turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... Okay, so then I'm gonna just bonus action dash.
So that's also an extra 60 feet.
Yeah, so it will put me here.
So yeah, you're 120. You can see this guy at 3/4 cover. Once again, he's fighting you in his underpants. They have no armor on, nothing, right? They're just giants.
Alright, I'll hit it. I'll try to hit it.
3/4 cover, let's go. +5 to his AC, which makes it maybe possible that you miss. No, you hit. You definitely hit. Alright, roll that damage. I mean,
Yara's
he's so
there.
low, and Yara's there. Yeah, you have sneak attack. That hits and kills for sure. 19, 21 points of damage. He's out. Awesome. There we go. So
Right.
that was movement and bonus action. One of your attacks. You still have a hasted action and one attack.
I'll use my hasted action to dash.
Dash again. Okay, another 60 feet. That's 180.
And then I'll use my last attack on this guy.
Let's finish this. This could be the end. This guy looks bad, like, wait, what? And then hits. Roll the damage.
I'll
Ooh,
re-roll
nice.
that sneak. I think it's
Sneak,
the
all right,
one.
one of them. Nice. Extra 5 damage on that. So, 23 oh wow, he had 21 hit points left. That is going to be it. The arrow travels, hits him in the neck. He stumbles backwards, says, "My queen, you die, prince." Oh, and then he falls back, and you hear boom impact, and the mountains around you begin to shake as the combat is presumably over. As
Wait, guys,
we
I've
see
got one
Bryn,
banished. Hold on.
Bryn holding her hand up, like, guys. There's like a scintillating like smoke rising where the banishment spell went off right over there.
Okay, all right. Well,
I mean,
guess.
I'll say at this point, with one wounded giant over there, it's not going to be much of an issue, but for this 1 minute that you have of banishment here, you see that this prince guy sort of falls to one knee and sort of like holding the side of his belly where he's been cut. You guys sort of look up and see this person, a towering figure, still even though wounded. You see 2 powerful arms bulging with muscle as it hefts this giant maul. The hands on the haft are oversized mitts of scars and calluses. It's a big old bulbous stomach that's sort of sticking out of the sort of armor that he wears bears and wide chest expand with each breath like great bellows, and above a squat neck sits a harsh jaw, some brutish nose and broken teeth, small beady eyes that blink kind of slowly and sluggishly, all topped with a patch of sort of somewhat greasy hair that has probably never been combed. As you guys see this guy, and he sort of falls to one knee in front of you guys, which is still, he's like 12 foot tall or something on one knee, kind of looks around and holding his wounds, kind of looks to you all, says, "Great small ones, you help Gondolor. Prince is thankful to you all. Thank you. What happened?"
Looks like your friends attacked you. I mean, Bryn has tongues. She did have tongues earlier.
You speak, and everybody understands you at the moment. Which, by the way, if you want to, best way to sort of have a conversation with someone who doesn't speak the party's language, you cast tongues on them, and then that person speaks in a language that everyone understands. Which is nifty.
I think I had used it earlier to see what they were saying.
I think so, yeah. He looks around and says, "Why attack Prince Gondolor? Prince was thinking, going out for a walk, seeing the mountains. Instead, I have a boo-boo now in my stomach." And he looks down and you see his, like, fucking entrails about to pour out from all the impacts that he's taken.
Let me help you. Bryn's gonna go help. She will cast Cure Wounds at 3.
Nice, nice. And you have extra because of your chalice.
Moonsicle. And,
Well,
nope,
also-
that's Moonsicle, and I
Oh,
don't
that
have
archer,
Chalice right now.
It's archer. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I forget. It's later when you get to just switch it whenever you feel like.
Yeah, and I won't get that because I'm going mostly
Fair
Cleric.
enough. That is 37 points of healing. That's huge. He is feeling much better. He holds his wound and he sort of heals up, and he looks to you and says, "Tiny wind person, thank you. Prince Gondolor is confused. They say sister said Gondolor's supposed to die. Not understand. My sister, she is queen. Well, she's princess. But if what they said is true, they call her Queen Gulandur. I don't think my sister would ever harm me, but somehow I think she would because they specifically said she would." His eyes sort of cross for a moment.
For giants, is it males inherit the throne by chance?
No.
Guys,
but
like, is it girls or guys who inherit the throne?
no rule like that. When father died, we both ruling as prince and princess. Stronger one rules. My sister better at ruling, though. She tell everyone what to do. You
Right.
all are not gnomes, are you?
No. I'm a wind person, like you said.
Is there wind gnomes? All small folk look small.
We'd be as small as him, and she points at. I don't know if you can see Quip. Just gonna point at him. We'd be that small.
Quip is looking at Jang, going, "Holy fucking shit!" Ah! Just crying, looking at this gigantic being. He stares down and says, "I thought that was Bug. Sorry."
That's how small gnomes are.
Prince Gondolor always wanted to meet gnomes, My people do a terrible thing to gnomes, and Prince Gondolor always wanted to apologize, but gnomes never come here anymore.
What happened to the gnomes?
Oh, long story, but here it goes. We sat on them, and they died. Buh. We tried to apologize for it, but can't apologize to dead people. Maybe you can. I don't understand the goddess of black feathers. Princess Guladur, always better with god magic stuff.
Are you talking about the Raven Queen?
His eyes
The goddess of
cross.
death?
He stares at you, says, maybe. The one Gondolor was told there is mighty woman that wears a stone slab mask, and she decides if you go to good heaven or bad heaven.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a...
What are you good at?
Me? I'm a baker. He smiles, all the broken teeth. I
Baking rough
always
bread?
loved making baked goods and cooking food. I prepare a whole mammoth all myself. Delicious food. But my father say, Gondolor, you gotta go kill people instead and eat them rather than making delicious food because you are giant. I say, Dad, giants can be both. But my sister is really good at being a giant.
How do you bake a mammoth?
Bake mammoth. Hardest part, find mammoth. No mammoth here. Have to travel far north to tundra. There we find mammoth, hunted down. Battle frost giants, because they say mammoth belong to them. Bring it back. Skin it, prepare it, dry it, and then you can do whatever kinds with it. I'm great at goulash.
That sounds like cooking, not baking.
What did I say?
Baking,
What did you say?
cooking.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it. It's like the same thing. You got it. You got it,
Okay.
buddy.
Well, I have problem now. My sister, I can't believe it. Want me dead? What I ever do? Ever since she started wielding that new staff of her, she's so mean to
What staff?
everyone. Huh?
What staff?
It has a stone with a squiggle on it. Never understood. Sister, she good with magic. And Gondolor not good with magic, but good with people. A lot of my people like me, so I was surprised when they hit me in the back of the head.
Well, how about this, Gondola? How about
There's
we
a
go
pop,
see...
and a hill giant falls down and looks around like, whoa, confused as he becomes not banished anymore. You guys immediately are able to turn and attack him. Do you kill him? It's
No,
up to
I
you
want to
guys.
see what he has to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he raises his club, says, "Time to die, Gond." Oh no, everybody dead. Looks around, sort of stunned. Gondor says, "Hey, Twong, why you attack me?" And he puts his club down, says, I don't know, I was told to. And he looks around and says, "Told by who?" And the Twong looks around and says, Prince, oh, she said call her queen. Said, yeah, you need to go for a walk. And then I came here, and then the others said club 'em, so I clubbed ya. And Gondola looks at him and says, "It's okay, man, I forgive you." And the other giant says like, "Oh, okay. Is there anything to eat?" And the other giant just sort of sits down on the ground. Gondola looks to you guys, says, "Don't mind Twong, he's a little tired. He probably didn't know what he was doing anyway."
So about the staff that your sister has, I mean, you said she's not been normal since she got it. Maybe,
Sure.
you know, we're really good at magic. Cass and I are really good at magic. Maybe we could
Alright.
take a look at it and help you.
Okay. Twong looks over, says, "Not let you, I don't think. She told us no one come out. If small people show up, we bite head off and bring rest to her."
Does this thing
And-
strike a bell in Casimir's mind at all? Like, does he know what it is?
Nothing,
Have we heard
nothing
it?
much. No, really,
Alright.
not really. But I think it helps you sort of connect some dots when Gondola says, "Long time ago, yeah, a few months, quite a long time ago, a woman come, hobgoblin woman with army come here, and my sister, she give her." Make exchange for her. She give her staff
Who's that
for a
Pokemon?
spear. They make exchange. And then
Sounds looking
see
all
her
right.
after.
It's like the spear that we got from the hobgoblin we fought. Remember?
When you guys
Yeah.
think back to Turst Fields and that whole
Yes.
battle, hobgoblin woman with a spear. Give her powerful staff. They make friends. I thought they were being romantic, but I was told you cannot be romantic with something that doesn't look like you.
That's not true.
Investigate this shaman.
So stares down. You look at the shaman for a while. She has a sort of like a component pouch, a bunch of like frog eyes and bat wings in there. All kind of like eyes of newts, all kinds of weird like materials, just giant size of like gigantic toads and insects and stuff like that. Other than that, she doesn't have much more in there. However, looking on through, you guys do find a potion in there. Whoever wants it, there is a potion of stone giant strength in here. You drink it, and for 1 hour, you have a strength of 23.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Permanent strength, like a temporary strength potion.
It would not help me.
it would not help you. It won't help you at all.
She
I
says
mean, it would
so.
buff me, It would buff me a little bit, but
Would it
I have a
help
strength of
Yara?
22.
Would it help Yara?
Little bit.
Okay.
I have 16, so I mean, it would help me.
Pretty good for Bryn.
But if you hit things, yes. But if you cast
Oh, I
magic,
don't hate
no.
things. That's true.
All right, I'll put it in the bag, and whoever needs it.
Not bad for if you ever need of like, I'm a wizard, but, and then he fucking rolls his sleeves back and casts him your fucking someone.
Throws a right hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know what we're gonna be doing to intimidate this lady, to talk to her. So I'm just gonna
You see,
start.
Prince Gondola kind of looks to you and says, well, if my sister not like me anymore, Gondola afraid what she might make other giant do. Points over, said, Twong there. He's a good spirit. He likes to read. He points over at this guy, by the way, as he nods and says, ever since Gondola mentioned to sister that we should look for gnomes and help them build home here, maybe live together, she not like the idea at all.
So, if we can help you with your sister and your problem, can perhaps later on you show us how to find the city below? It sounds like you know it.
I can tell you. I tell you where it is. It's a lake above, just north of Gundergrunch, our home fortress. Big lake. It used to not be lake. It used to be river. But when ground broke, it cover make lake now. Lake full of poison water. Very bad for drinking. But we drink it anyway. And
You should do that.
I think city gnome place, poor little gnomes, in the lake, below lake. Now, I never could move water, but my father and now my sister, she has crown she wears. She said a crown doesn't mean much, but she wants to be the one to wear it. I said okay. She has crown that you press and water move away, lake gone.
That's a pretty cool crown.
It's something to do.
Should give it a Bebo.
No, I
It's
want it.
something to do with elemental, elemental,
It's alright. That's alright.
Elemental?
elemental powers. Oh, his nose begins to bleed. Oh, to licks it. All right. Maybe you help Gondolor. If Sister gone this crazy for not being nice, or maybe Gondolor just don't understand what it mean to be true giant. Never like eating wriggling things that move, like small people. Maybe you help me,
Yeah, we could help you.
I guess I think we should.
Yeah, if she could look at Casimir and be like, yes, we should definitely help, but the staff sounds pretty sus.
I think
this
it might
calm,
be one thing
too?
we're in search of.
Oh,
I think so.
that would be nice, but Gundergrunch big place. Fortress on top, stables underneath. So many cattle and sheep and other. Lately, Sister started putting prisoners in there as well. Big Cyclops, scary man, Storm Eye, one of the Cyclops. You guys thinking about this? Who's proficient in religion here?
Me.
Also,
Okay.
Casimir.
Okay. Those of you proficient in religion, when she mentions, like, captured a Cyclops, I was like, oh, giants don't like giants, I guess. And she mentions Storm Eye, and you're like, that sounds, for whatever reason, like, unique and familiar. Both of you go ahead and make a religion roll. You know, there's something there, but let me see the rolls. Okay. Casimir, not too certain here, but Bryn, it makes a lot of sense that you would know this. You've heard a legend that there's two kinds of giants, first of all, the lowborn and the highborn. The highborn are like the thinking ones, the fire giants, cloud giants, storm giants, those guys, right? And there's the lowborn who are like hill giants, trolls, cyclops, that type of stuff. Well, cyclops, being lowborn giants, are cursed with stunted intelligence and sort of violence. But a small group of them is rarely blessed. When they are born under a stormy night sky, they are believed to have been directly blessed by Cord himself. There's a rumor going about that somewhere around Taldore, there's a group of Cyclops blessed with storm sorcery and like Cord magic flowing through them with great intelligence and powerful magic. They are often believed to be capable of amplifying a sort of storm and lightning type effect wherever they go. And that name, Storm Eye, that's what that sort of means. These Cyclops, Storm Eye Cyclops that are like directly born under the watchful eye of Cord himself.
She could look right at the prince and be like, hey, that Storm Eye guy, he's my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sister said he is not nice, so she throw him in prison with the cattle. Him and his bodyguard, another Cyclops.
Well, your sister's being weird, so maybe she made a weird decision.
Oh, maybe. She always been like that, though, you know? Always been a little mean like that. Always mean to Gondolor for not being mean, Well, I never thought it was weird. Up until now when she tried to get me killed. That was weird. I can tell you how to go find that guy.
Yeah, we'll help you, and then if we need to convince your sister, it'd be good to have Storm Eye on our side, wouldn't it?
Maybe. He didn't seem to like her either. He didn't like any of us. Some of them, they told me they tried to talk to him, and then he made acid fall from the sky, and they hurt everyone a lot. But then again, that was after they attacked him, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he's probably mad still. I'd be mad too.
Well, listen, you can go under the fortress. Fortress itself, full of giants, very full of giants. Giants strong. You strong, little ones, very strong. But giants, many giants. So, if you want to get in, you have to get in unnoticed? For Gondolor, that's impossible. But for you guys, maybe possible. If you are able to go under the fortress into the stables, you can look around. Big stables underneath, but you should be able to find Stormeye in there. If he can help you, maybe. All the other giants, me included, don't like the magic he does. Really loud, flashy in the sky.
Oh, just like me. Yeah, no, tell us how to go under, and I think that's probably our best bet.
Okay. Door. There's a door. You go in through the door.
No.
Is it locked? Is it not locked?
It's small door. It's smaller door where we have other giant. You know giant that has two heads? Some of you guys have heard, those of you proficient in history or nature, you've heard of Ettins. They are a sort of like a lowborn kind of giant. They're giants with two heads. They're nowhere near big as real giants. They're like 10, 15 feet at most. These hill giants are like 20 to 25 foot tall. Ettin, they herding cow and sheep for us. They are under where cattle is and where Stormeye is. So big giants can't get easily under the fortress. That's why we have Ettin working there.
Alright, what's the direction? Could you lead us towards it? And then when you think it's a little bit too dangerous for you to get too close, we'll go the rest of the way?
I can do this. I can do this. And he sort of gestures, says, follow after me. Twong, let's go. Twong sort of looks up like, huh? Okay. Stands up immediately. Where are we going? As he begins to slowly lead them, two of them sort of waddling along, sort of shaking the ground as they walk. As you guys have two allies now. You have Prince Gondolor and Twong, who you spared. And two of them are just sort of like walking along with you guys. You see Twong get hungry at one point, pick up a giant boulder and throw it at a vulture. Vulture dies, gets crushed. He walks over and bites the head of the vulture and starts just sort of bringing this gigantic bird with him that he's eating. You guys slowly sort of walk with them until he sort of stops on this one hill. It says, still another half day of walking and sun coming down. We can go at night, easy not to be noticed. Or maybe you want to patch your wounds and rest.
I mean, I can make us camp if we want to rest for the night.
Giant lion all of a sudden that shows up and lobs it off to the side.
I mean, I can make us
It would
camp.
be nice
If
to
we're talking
rest.
about a long rest, if we're talking about getting some
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, he means like long rest. You can long rest and get your stuff back, or
Yeah.
you can go through the night and like go in through the night when you're unnoticed. Hill
Yeah,
giants
we'll
are big,
change
but
ourselves.
they actually sleep at night as well. They're not nocturnal creatures. They don't actually have dark vision. Okay. Make camp is happening. You guys set down. Make camp. You are pretty much well protected here, especially with your sort of druidic and clerical abilities here. You make a safe location for rest, and all of you recover your health and hit points.
We can pair tiny hut with that, right?
I don't think the
Yeah,
giants
you
will
did
fit in
it.
tiny
You did it
hut,
before
but-
as well. You did it
Yeah.
before as well. So yes, for sure you can. Okay, perfect. Long rest is had. There's nothing that can really happen to you guys. However, the following morning when you're exiting the camp and hut here, can I have everyone again make Constitution saving throws? This is against poison. Once again, you're in this poisonous area and it's making you feel a little nauseous.
Do I need to?
Sort of in the air. Once again, you're good. You're fine. You don't care about poison. 13. Bryn, you're fine. You're not poisoned.
What do we have to roll? Constitution?
Constitution saving throws against this poison effect.
I'm sorry, is this the evening or the morning?
This is the following morning.
Okay, I gotta roll my portents. I might need it here.
All right, Roxy, you feel terribly sick the following morning. You feel nauseous, your eyes are watering, you're sniffling and such. You feel like you've eaten something horrible and your stomach is turning. Yeah? You feel...
Is this a magical effect?
No, this is just the land is extremely poisonous. Huh? The ground itself is like oozing with these like sort of like mineral gases, right? Like nearly volcanic poisonous gases. 12, Casimir, you're fine. The DC here is 10 only. Guys, as you look on over, you see that, yeah, Roxy's currently poisoned. She's going through it at the moment. That's pretty rough, because for the rest of this day, unless you fix it somehow through like an antitoxin... Oh,
I can fix it. Hold on.
Poison effect says disadvantage on attacks and checks.
Damn.
Protection from poison. You touch it. If it's poison, you neutralize the poison. If one or more poisons is affecting them, you neutralize one. One poison that you know is present. Gotcha. And then after that, you get resistance to poison. Awesome. You walk on over and you see with her sort of lightning arm as she sort of touches your shoulder, this gust of wind pushes through you and a little wisp of sort of like green smoke disapparates from your shoulders. You feel immediately better, Roxy, yeah?
Who's
Thank
that
you.
Pokemon?
Oh, really sick.
Yeah, I figured after
input one.
yesterday, it might be good to take that.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You guys begin to slowly approach. You see up ahead a hill giant village.
I'm sorry. One second. I want to talk to the party because Casimir's had a new spell for a while. He hasn't had a chance to use it.
Okay.
He wants to do his normal water breathing and give alacrity on Bryn, but he'll talk to the party. Bella, Roxy, Bryn, Yara. I have a new spell. It may help us if we're trying to be quiet. It's a telepathic bond. If you're interested in using it, I don't want to cast it without permission on you.
5th level, 1 hour of you guys just being able to communicate telepathically. That's incredible.
Yeah,
Up to 8 creatures.
I'm good with it.
All right.
You have my permission?
So, it's an hour. I thought it was longer than that. He'll wait till we get a little closer, but when we get closer, we'll use this.
Can I use this with the ring or no?
Yes, except you get to choose when you want someone to talk to you.
Okay.
It doesn't
that's
prevent
fine.
it, but you are the only one who has like the pause button. You have an answering machine rather than immediately like
Yes.
answering. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Because
And
I'll
are we
have to cast it as a
are we trying to be quiet going in here?
Yeah, I mean, I've got silent steps if I know I'm loud as hell with my plate on, so.
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance. She's gonna cast a pass without a trace.
clank, clank, clank. I mean,
Excellent. Pass without trace. Very good.
I'll use it on myself too.
Awesome.
When I need to.
Silent steps on you if necessary here as well. Very good. Very good. I
So-
think just with the... Oh, yeah?
Sorry, when Gordor? What's his name?
Gondolor. I'll type that
Gondolor.
out.
When Gondolor tells us we're about, 10 minutes away or whatever, Casimir will sit down and cast that as a ritual.
Yeah, I want to do it when we get close because it's only an hour for
Exactly,
pass without
exactly.
a trace. Mm-hmm.
And his sister, and now presumably a queen because he's supposed to be dead, right? Is Queen Gulandur. As you guys sort of stride forward, you see Gondolor point to you guys, and you see a whole village of gigantic sort of, like they look sort of like molehills, like anthills, buildings that are sort of built into like these hills and mounds of dirt and such. And there's massive stone doors sticking out, and you see a bunch of giants, more than like a few hundred giants you're seeing from this distance, far, far away, like half a mile away. Bunch of giants meandering about this town, really, this giant town. And Gondolor looks to you and says, me and, he points behind him, says, me and Twong can't go any closer without being noticed, but you can probably pass through. Just watch out when you reach Fortress of Gundir Grunge. More people there on lookout.
Thank
Alright,
you,
which
Gondolor.
direction do we need to go?
He points, and you see past the village there, one massive hill with a gigantic sort of like what looks to be honestly, it would look just like a giant mound. But built into it is a bunch of these like walls and a whole fortress. It seems to have built, the whole fortress is built up against a dam. And you see some sort of a lake behind the dam. So it's like a dam, and on top of the dam is this giant fortress.
All right, thanks, buddy.
He gives a thumbs up and says, if you manage to convince my sister not to be mean anymore, or if she tries to hurt you, you defend yourselves. But if you have way of tell me to come help, me and Twong might be able to show up.
Well, hold on just a second there. This might feel a little weird.
A giant boulder of 3 tons says, just throw this my direction and I'll come running.
I've got one
drops it
better.
on the floor.
So, Casimir was going to include Gondolor in the telepathic bond.
Oh. What this do?
Casimir will try to explain it the best he can. You're going to hear us.
He keeps, like you explained it to him multiple times, he keeps saying it out loud and thinking it. So you're hearing him double while he's trying to do this. And he can't,
Fantastic.
can't not do it.
What is this feedback loop? I don't like it.
What is going on? I don't think I understand end.
This is how we'll get a hold of you.
Oh, you are very loud for such small guy. I hear it all the way up here. Mute. Roxy turns him off. That's muted in the voice chat. In the group
Immediately.
chat. Yeah. Every
What
time
is this
you hear him,
torture?
Yeah. He sits back down and he says, I make food for me and Twong, and you if you hungry, but maybe after you done. As he gives you a little wave, as you guys begin to sort of head on in. You see this vast fortress of giants as you begin to move on through cautiously. You see, so how are you doing? What are we doing? Are we running from house to house trying to move while no one's looking? Because these are giants. It's not that hard to avoid attention from them. They're very slow and they turn very slow, but they still might notice us. So how are we going to sneak on through? Are we going to disguise as something? Are we going to just walk on through? What's going to be the plan? Like, I'll tell you right away, if you're able to be invisible, there's no need to roll at all. These guys, it's going to be impossible for them to suspect someone is there. They just won't think it, right? They're not that suspicious. They're hill giants. They are powerful and strong and tough, but they're really not smart. They're not even smart to imagine that someone invisible would be walking around.
I think with Pass Without a Trace active, and maybe Casimir using Prestidigitation, like to, or Thermotarget out of the way, to make noises to make them look away from them when they pass by. Like, we can sneak that way.
Very cool. Absolutely. You guys can go ahead and give me stealth rolls with advantage and a +10. No?
Well, I mean, at nighttime, I don't think anyone can see me anyway.
It's not nighttime right now. You guys took a long rest. So.
I would ask before this, I'd ask the party, do you want me to like sneak with my echo so I don't have the clank, or do you want me to just go for it?
That's up to you. 37 for me.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. That's not bad. I guess. Something. Nice.
If that's true, she'll find a bush somewhere to meditate as the echo goes with them, so I don't get disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha. Give me that
Let's have
stealth roll
Gondolor
then.
protect you.
Gondolor's just holding you there. Now, the whole time while you're sneaking with your echo, it's like being brainwashed. You're hearing him twice talking at you while he's holding you in his palm. Once in your mind, one while he's talking to you. And he's just talking about like recipes and stuff. He is very childlike in his mind. He's very simple. And he's just trying to be nice and polite. But the feedback loop in your head is slowly killing you. Nice. With advantage, it's going to be a 20 plus the 10. So for all of you guys, that is a average of 30.75, so 31 stealth for you guys, as finally you guys make it all the way to the fortress. You see the fortress up ahead, you see a gigantic sheep pen. In fact, it's multitudes. You see like 4 or 5 different sheep pens, each of which has 30 or 40 sheeps in them, who are just sort of like moving around happily, sort of eating some of the grass and water that has been sort of prepared for them. And up ahead, you see this vast fortress up on the hill. It's massive. It's some 40, 50 feet up off the ground, but further forward, in between of these sheep pens, you see multiple huts and tents that have been set up, and herding the sheep currently and throwing some feed to them and hay is a bunch of half-ogres who are moving around, while a few, like 3 of them at least, of these hill giants are just kind of moving around, carrying, logging around these massive hay bales that they're sort of lobbing and preparing for later. They're cooking some sort of a stew, as further up above you see a path that leads to a vast wooden gate to the actual fortress itself, where you see 4 more giants guarding the path. As you guys approach, you realize, okay, now we're gonna have to sneak in somehow, as past this, further north, is a massive lake. You guys, I hope this loads okay for you guys, but here is probably the biggest map you guys are ever gonna have to deal with. You guys all the way down here, and up ahead is everything you're looking at. You all should be able to see. Correct?
Yes.
You'll see off to the left, there is like 7 football fields worth of map. It's a giant fortress. It's very, very big, and we gotta infiltrate it somehow. As you look on ahead, you do see considerable distance away. There are multiple entrances, 2 of these that you can see over here. However, upon entry, as you guys were closing in, Roxy and Bryn, you did spot another one off to the side outside of the fortress, actually, which makes you wonder if it's connected to that whole system below or not. Other than that, off to your left, you will see more giants, and another building far, far to the left guarded by giants, and by the looks of it, barrels of iron and different kinds of metals poured in like different crates and such. You have an idea that this all the way over here might be some sort of a like a forge, or like a smithy of some sort. So, welcome to the Kingdom of Giants. How do we do this? You hear the sound. There's no chance of them hearing you guys, even if you're moving around, as long as you're not in the open, because of all the sheep here, just sort of bah, 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 just non-stop bleating of sheep.
How high are these?
They're about 70 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
Giants.
I was like, can we vault these? Yeah, no.
Whoa. Now, the gate is open, right? And the actual sheep pens over here, the gates and the walls of the sheep pens, are only about 15 foot tall. Well, only.
I was going to say, only.
Yeah. For these giants, a hill giant on average is anywhere from 20 to 22 to 5 feet, right? So for them, that's something they can lean on easily and kind of look over. So how will we do this? You see a bunch of half-ogres and hill giants up ahead. One amongst them, this lady that is carrying around chopped logs. On your left here, you will see that the fortress itself, yes, is built on top of a dam, a massive dam. Now, you, I think, here, especially all of you guys, do we have anyone proficient in survival in the party? Yeah?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Excellent. Those of you proficient in survival, something else occurs to you guys. Hey, water. Water all the way on the left here is still coming through and flowing down south, which means this is a dam. Water has to come in through somewhere. So the lake on the other side, there might be a way to enter from the other side of the lake as well, if you're willing to go for a swim. Although you do remember Gondolar mentioned the water is somewhat poisonous.
Would that matter if we have wild breathing?
But yes, you would be breathing poisonous water.
Poisonous water.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Guys, I think I've got a plan. I could cast a fog cloud. I could cast it on top of them, and we could skirt around them and get in. So I can cast it basically right here, and if I cast it at level 2, I could get all of them.
Oh my god, it goes 20 feet per level up?
Yeah.
Jesus, if you cast this at what, like 3rd level,
2.
that's a 60-foot radius, that's 120 feet across?
Yeah.
This spell is gross. What the hell? I never knew it was that big. Okay, fair enough.
That's all it does.
Jesus, what if you guys at level 9? Holy crap.
Just
Alright.
Cloud World.
Yeah, crazy. All right, that's not a bad plan. That's not a bad plan at all. Is that what we're going with? And if so, which of these entrances are we choosing? Because it seems that each of them goes to a vastly different direction.
Which one did he say?
He said go door under fortress, which is probably one of these two. He did not elaborate.
Is either a door though? Because he specified like
They
a door.
do not have doors. Only door that you see is this big one that leads into the main fortress itself.
Okay. You guys want to
Once
flip
again,
a coin?
Big but very stupid.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you want to, Proxy being incredibly stealthy, you could probably make your way through alone and scout it out a little bit so you can tell what awaits.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. It's not.
Or
a
you
problem.
could send a quip. No,
Or you can send
invisible.
Squip, yeah.
No,
Invisible guy.
I mean, I can, but the problem is if I see through his eyes, I see through his perception, not mine. He's
True.
kind of fucking terrible at perception.
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't just tell us what's where, and
That's if he can see it. That's the only problem. All right, I will go and I will tell Quip to come with me.
Gotcha.
Invisible.
Gotcha. You guys have the telepathy, so you're able to communicate directly what you're seeing. Give me one more stealth roll and tell me which one of these paths you're checking out. You don't need to move yourself all the way there. I'll let you know if you are successful in stealth. It's a big map.
That's a 42.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Excellent. Which one? Left, right, or I guess left, middle, or all the way right, huh?
I'm gonna go here only because the giants are like more predominant in this area versus this side.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's a purpose. So I'm just gonna
entering this area over there. Just glancing up ahead, you see multiple sprawling sort of passageways, but you sense a strong scent of like waste, of garbage from that direction.
okay. So like it's a poop place.
You're not certain, but as you sort of look around the corner, you spot a set of sleeping bedrolls. And inside them, sleeping multiple of them in one of the bedrolls at a time, is a bunch of these strange lizard-like creatures. You immediately recognize them as troglodytes. Those creatures you guys battled in your very first dungeon exploration.
You know, so funny. I was looking at my trog
gosh.
poison that I have here.
Yeah, you see a bunch of troglodytes just sort of sleeping in these bedrolls. You see some of the like equipment nearby. There's like plows and there's like pitchforks nearby and some sort of like working like farming equipment. You think there might be some sort of like a worker class here?
Okay, and did I see how many of them are there?
Like anywhere from 20 to 50.
I would definitely let them know that there's like 20 or 50 troglodytes in this one.
Yep.
If I wanted to come back out here and come through here, do I have to do another stealth roll?
No, you can totally keep your stealth here, especially in the darkness of these. By the way, it's fully sort of dark inside. Inside is pretty dark. And checking out the left one, you almost immediately step onto a stone precipice looking over a massive stables. You see hundreds upon hundreds of cows in these stables, and every once in a while walking amongst them are two-headed giants who are just sort of herding them and moving them along.
All right, she would definitely tell them that it is the left entrance because that's what we're looking for.
That one also kind of smells, but of different kinds. It smells of like of cow manure and dung.
Okay, she would definitely tell us to avoid the right one because of the troglodytes, and definitely tell them the left one is the one we need.
Okay. Do you go back to the party, or do you wait for them back here?
No, I'm gonna go back to the party because I want to be able to give them the stealth bonus. So I would come back.
Yeah, it does originate from you. Okay, awesome. So how are we gonna do it? Are we just gonna like Pink Panther our way past them, or are we gonna disguise as sheep or something? Like, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna get through?
I can cast a fog cloud from here.
Fog cloud's great. So it's probably gonna have them distracted for a few rounds. For sure.
I think the same plan as earlier is use Roxy's help with stealth, use Bren's fog cloud to hide us, and if they start coming closer and investigating us, give them another noise to search away from us with prestidigitation or thaumaturgy.
Gotcha. Okay, totally fine. That works. One thing of like foresight you guys would have, like, hey, how do we not get lost in the fog cloud? Because we're gonna have to kind of scoot around, and they're gonna try to want to walk out of it. But if you want to ensure that they never see us, just make sure that you're walking also through the fog cloud, right?
I was gonna say I could put the fog cloud down, but we should just always be touching the fence, like follow the fence.
Good plan.
Because if we got to go, would you say to the left? We could just take the left way all the way around, and I'll just cover everything.
Do we need distraction? Is that what it is?
I mean, giant fog cloud is distraction enough, right? They're gonna get freaked out probably by that.
Okay.
Distraction might be necessary if some of them rolls pretty high on perception and realizes, like, wait a minute, what am I hearing?
Okay, if the fog cloud does not get some of them, I will roll that shaman's head, because I chopped the shaman's head off. I'm just gonna roll it into the ground for them to be like more concerned about that shaman's head.
First of all, it weighs like 150 pounds.
I put it in the bag of holding.
It's too big. It can't fit in the bag of holding. It's like trying to fit it in a pocket. It's a giant's head. It's the size of this room I'm in. It's gigantic.
That's sad.
It's too big. It's not like an item in your inventory. It's gigantic.
No. Okay, I'm sad.
It's too big. It's massive. We have to be somewhat realistic in this fantasy medieval game, right? But yeah, no, still, there's plenty of things to distract them with, I am certain.
I mean, I'll throw a dazzle bomb into that fire if it really is a big thing. If we start
I like that your logic is, all right, I'll throw a flashbang then, whatever.
I mean, if the cloud don't work, we're throwing a flashbang right into this fucking pile.
We got thaumaturgy to help us as well. I mean,
we got a few things. Okay, so first of all, the fog cloud landing down, all of them begin to freak out and sort of like, whoa, what did that come from? What is that? As all of you go to move along. Now, it's not going to be necessarily like a stealth roll. Stealth is totally taken care of by Roxy and Bryn's spells here. But I do need a perception or investigation roll for you guys to follow along the fence here and accidentally not pick up on any of the like pieces of inventory or logs or some barrels that they left around and eventually accidentally like lose your path along the fence. Nice. Casimir, you feel that you're beginning to lag behind.
Yeah. He would, like, before going, he probably keeps his hand on somebody's shoulder just to make sure he didn't get lost.
Yeah, as the giants begin to run around and the ground shakes, you sort of lose contact with whoever you were holding onto at the time. Bella, I need you to roll as well.
My character sheet's so tiny. Okay.
Oh. Are you on your phone?
Or? No. It's just I've zoomed out to the map to figure out where we were.
Oh, yeah. It's a big map. You are about to enter this area here.
Perception.
Yeah.
Scrolling down. And the map's so big, my Roll20 is moving like a snail. Okay. Here we go.
Apologize for that.
14.
Okay, 14. Most of you guys manage here. However, as all of you appear pretty much over here, right? All of you cross, except you look around like, wait, where's Casimir? As you look back to the fog cloud, and you see these giants sort of moving around confused. The tops of their heads just sort of emerging and peeking from the fog. Casimir is somewhere in the cloud. You're not sure where, however.
I'm touching the wall and using that telepathic bond. I'm touching the fence. I'm touching the fence. I'm touching the fence. I'm walking forward.
Okay,
touching the fence, moving along.
I'll look for him. You keep going, everyone.
You try to look for him. You should have searched on through here. Let me see. I got to roll for some of these giants. They all have disadvantage. Jesus Christ. Okay. One of the giants that is sort of moving along, Casimir, you're holding onto the fence, there's a giant shake and such that happens, you're like, oh shit, almost lost my footing and such, keep holding onto the fence, keep moving, the fence got a lot thicker, and it's kind of moving at this point, as you realize the fence is sort of like going up at this point, and you feel someone's finger on the fence, as, Roxy, you sort of begin to move on you're in the fog as well, how are you gonna find him?
I will use. Hold on. I want to see if this is a concentration.
What you got?
It is not. It is not a concentration.
Hunter's Endurance. Takes a minute to cast. The fog cloud will be gone by then.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I hear like any of the giants saying anything?
You hear them like talking confused, like, what? Fog come from where? What happened? Just sort of confusion sounds and such. And I'll say, if you're capable of climbing the fence there, you might get a better look on the inside of the fog. Yeah,
I'll be able to climb that. I'll use acrobatics to climb it.
15 feet as you quickly sort of scramble on up. Give me an acrobatics roll.
Oh, I'll reroll that. I'll reroll that.
Okay. You almost fall into, like, the water over here where the sheep are as you try to, like, climb and almost fall off the fence, but you manage to balance yourself, sort of dexterously poise and prepare yourself. You look around, and you spot, as you see Casimir at some point, while moving through the fog in the confusion, one of the giants backed away up against the fence and put his, like, club behind him to, like, swing. And smacked it against the fence, shaking the thing. At some point, Casimir went from holding the fence to holding the giant's club. And the giant lifts his hand, and you see Casimir. Casimir, do you let go and fall to the ground? Or, as you realize, like, oh god, I'm being grabbed by a giant. As the giant's about to, like, lift his club, and you're gonna be dangling off of the edge of the club. Do you let go and fall down? It might make some noise. Or do you keep holding onto the club?
Casimir would let go, and he'd probably try to make a noise like 10 feet behind the thing where it is.
You fall down. Try to give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able to cast a spell, because you fall, make a little bit of noise, right? They look over to see like, whoa, what was that? As you try to cast a spell here. Once again, they're not too perceptive, but even with disadvantage, that's a 10. That's good enough. This giant sort of steps forward, almost steps on you as you sort of duck down. He walks over you and goes to the corner where you did your thaumaturgy, making a little whispered sound happen. As Roxy, you're able to see him in the fog, as he is now not holding onto anything. He's sort of like turned around. He doesn't know where to go at this point.
Seeing where he is and seeing where they are, would I be able to maneuver in the cloud with my survival?
I was gonna say, you have telepathy right now. You can just talk to him and tell him, turn this way, walk this way, right? Because you see him from above.
Yeah, she would tell him that. And if it looks like anyone is looking at him or anything like that, she's gonna chuck that dazzle grenade here.
No, they're all sort of lost in the fog.
Okay, good. She'll try to get him here.
Yeah, no, Casimir, with the telepathy spell that you cast, she's able to direct you left, right, go forward, and get you out of the fog.
Thank you, Roxy.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. You are all on the other side now. All right. You guys enter the left passageway, right?
Yeah, she would tell him about all the troglodytes in here. Just remember that person who gave us a shit ton of money for those troglodyte ears and shit. I mean, I know from not going back there, just putting it out there. It was like 50 gold or some shit for a pair, some shit like that.
I mean, there's a lot in there though.
There's a fucking lot in there, like 50.
Guys, Here, as you enter, is the second version of this gigantic map, the inside version. You guys are right over here, and this is what you all see. Sorry, I also misexplained last time. It's not cows you see, it's pigs. But all of you should be able to see as bright torches illuminate this underground area. You see tall pillars going all the way 90 feet up into the ceiling built of stone. Down here, hundreds of pigs move and meander as they feed slowly, and amongst them you can see some large shapes moving. You see two giants currently posted here as they're just sort of kind of looking and inspecting and looking around to see what's going on with the pigs here. Those of you with dark vision can kind of make them out even across further distances. Far across to the left, you can hear the sounds of flesh being rent by butcher's cleavers. You are currently on like a 20-foot elevated area from this pigsty down below. Once again, big area. There is a north area of here. There's two north areas, really. One north east. Cass, that should be your dark vision. Oh, let me see. Do you not have dark vision? It doesn't seem like you do. Oh, roll 20. Deleted your dark vision. Let me fix that. Cass, you should see.
Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah, mine should be 90 feet. Mine extends 30 feet of mine because of Gloomstalker. So it should be 90.
Let me fix that real fast. I think roll 20 just didn't save your tokens from previous time. Bella, you seem to have the right dark vision. Bryn seems to have right dark vision. And then, yes, should be 90 feet of dark vision for you there, Roxy. There we go. Okay, nice. Oh, greater comprehension, third eye, yes. You do already have, I believe, dark vision as a tiefling, however, Casimir.
Oh, I thought it was 30 feet. Okay, cool.
No, I believe it's 60 by default, I want to say. Well, in either case, this is what you guys see now. What do you know now? You see these pigs just sort of moving on around. There's an area to the north. There's a lot of space here. Now, you guys rolled incredible stealth. You can keep yourself moving. Go ahead and move at 10 to 20 feet increments. I'll let you know if you need to stop. But this is the area you all are seeing at the moment. Pretty well illuminated. It has multiple parts here that you can sort of check out. So I will leave it to you guys to explore as you want. I know the map is big. I apologize if it's a little laggy. Let me know if it is. We can always narrate through it.
Yeah.
I hope it shouldn't be too bad, I hope.
How, like, has it been an hour since we've been in here or no?
No, it's been maybe like 20 minutes if you guys sneaking through the city, yeah?
Okay, yeah. I'm not going to go too far from them. I want to keep the pass without a trace.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see some of these giants just sort of moving. One of them picks up one of the pigs and begins to carry them off to this area in the... Okay. One quick mention here, as you guys are moving, if you direct your attention like over here and here, this is area above. This is light coming from above through what looks to be a grate, like iron bar grate. And as you sort of look up, you see some giants passing above, some almost 100 feet above you from that point, as you hear rowdy cheers and sort of sloshing of alcohol. Some sort of a celebration is happening in the main hall above. You do hear some giant conversation above, but we determined last time that tongues doesn't actually let you understand people, let you talk to people. So do we have any means of understanding? Yeah? It's been a day. You guys could have prepared whatever spells you needed or wanted, knowing that you're going to be infiltrating. Yeah?
Yeah. Casimir has comfort languages. He would use that as a ritual as well for another 10 minutes.
Awesome. Perfect. You hear there is a celebration going on above. Everyone is sort of roaring, "To our new queen! To our new queen!" And they're sort of celebrating and drinking and sort of talking about the food and how their queen is going to give them great battles to have and how they're going to feast even more. Food! We want more food! We want more food! They're just sort of roaring about food.
It doesn't look like they're taking a pig to like make the food, like to take it somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell that area on the left there, I don't know how far you guys can see on the left, but you will be able to see maybe a butcher's table past the area you guys are currently in. Yeah?
Oh, right here.
Yes, there is an area over there, and moving around is what looks to be a few ogres in that area chopping up meat and preparing it.
Roxy, do you have any poison?
I do. I mean, I have that troglodyte poison.
I don't know how well it'll work on them. They have pretty high
Constitution.
resilience. They're literally drinking poison water.
I have nightshade. I have 3 bushels of nightshade I could put in there.
Throw it all in.
I just make a big old like mosh. I don't know what this ghoul furies is. I don't remember what it is.
Perhaps
Put
that
it
would
in
Some-
be the best idea.
Oh,
later
I could
on.
put some of the drugs in there.
Perhaps that would
Oh,
not be
God.
the best idea. But later on, if we
tries.
take control of the staff and she normalizes, or if Gondolor takes her place, we don't want them dead. We don't want them to turn on us.
Very true. I mean, it'd be kind of funny if I blow some of this weird poison in them and then one of them goes crazy and starts killing all the other ones.
Now, making them slightly sick is one thing. Killing them, we should not do.
Not unless we really have to.
This whole time you're hearing a chant, "We love food! We love food! We love food!" They're just all roaring. They're beating their feet down. The whole fortress is shaking. Yeah?
I mean, it's like they're telling us something.
You hear you hear the giants down here go like, "Oh man, I wanted to be up there for a celebration, coronation. I have to watch the stupid pigs. Don't even taste good anymore when not cooking it. I miss Prince Gondor cooking. He was great at cooking."
I feel bad for all these pigs.
Sort of happily eating along. One of them gets picked up, and then we hear butchering sounds from the other room. Like, oh god.
Oh no.
All right. So up ahead, by the way, you see a 15-foot tall, like a gate, basically, probably leading the pigs in through here or something like that. And then you see another such wall further on this way. Yeah. As you descend this hill, by the way, Bryn, you feel a scintillating scent of ozone in the air emanating from the room to the north.
Like this way? Like that way?
That away.
Okay. I think I can tell which way our guys are. It's gonna be that
Lead the
way. Yeah. Are these regular sized pigs?
These are regular sized pigs, yes. They sort of look at you, continue eating, look away, go about their business. You guys very kind of slowly and carefully move along. I think at first you guys are like, okay, let's slowly move along. And you look over like they're not reacting. Then you speed up a little bit. They're still not reacting. You just start walking normally. As you sort of walk on through here, these guys just don't notice at all. With the shroud spell on you guys right now, they have no clue. There's no way they'll ever notice, right? As you guys are pretty free to just meander about. Now, this is a 15-foot gate here. How are we going to come across it? It's one of those, like, you know, like on farms, they have those, like, it looks like a normal fence, but you just, like, remove the bars to actually make it's not like an openable gate. You just take the bars off to let people through. So, this is our next challenge, a 15-foot tall fence.
Oh, doors.
It's a.
I'll say
it's not locked, is it?
Roxy, with how like acrobatic you are, you can easily fit like through the bars. You can just slip right through. The rest of you guys, I don't think anyone else proficient in acrobatics to be just able to do that. Bryn, you have heavy armor on. You cannot fit through.
Is there no door, like with a little lock or anything like that?
No, it doesn't seem to be a lock. Once again, it's just a part of the fence, and you just take the bars off. Like they have little hooks on the side, and you just take them off to let people through.
Could I do that?
Yeah,
or is
absolutely.
It too tall?
You can absolutely do it, but here's the trick. The trick is doing it quietly enough. So you are very athletic, very strong. Obviously, you could easily throw this thing off its hinges. But go ahead and roll me athletics. The point is, the higher you roll, the more quietly you do it by doing it slowly and exerting more energy to not be revealed.
Let's give it a try. 31.
31 is pretty fucking good. One by one, you remove these bars, and everyone can pass on through that area. No problem. You guys can all be on the other side there. Do you put it back, or do you leave it off for now?
I looked at the
pigs
group.
begin to very slowly roam that way.
Should I put it back, or no? Or...
If you don't put it back, they're going to figure out that it's not there. So yeah, put it back, I think.
Okay, I'll put it back. Do I need to roll again?
No, it's much easier to now put it back than take it off initially, yeah? Okay. You guys enter this next area and look on ahead, and you see immediately a strange sight. Just north of you guys here, dangling from the ceiling itself may be 50 feet up. Dangling just a few feet off the ground, restrained and pretty badly beaten, is a cyclops. You see a gigantic creature, almost 25 foot tall. These cyclops, by the way, for reference, are a little more powerful and bigger than hill giants. One eye just sort of bruised and kind of bloodshot at the moment, arms tied above him, hands and wrists tied together by a massive rusted chain. Dangling there in the room and sort of swinging slowly back and forth is a cyclops. Bryn, you do not get anything from this guy. You don't think this is the guy you're sensing the storm magic from.
Not that guy. Does he see us?
There. He's unconscious.
He's chilling. All right, not that guy. He keeps going.
Okay. Just point them out.
Yeah, as you all can move yourselves up there, you've not been noticed, so you can totally move. Bryn, you see up in this area multiple cages and large boulders, a bit of water that trickles down, tepid water that runs down the sides of the walls, as you can hear the churning of the sort of waves that come in and out from the wall to the north. They're currently in a cage, sitting down and kind of staring off into the darkness. Before turning to look at you is an intense unibrow over a single eye that crackles with electricity. You see one arm down to the forearm is made of crystallized ice that has sort of fully overtaken his arm. He has a symbol emblazoned, carved into his chest. The symbol of the four-pronged lightning of Cord, and a sort of spiky sort of black beard underneath as he turns to look at you. You see this guy in a cage over here. That's most definitely the sort of storm magic you're feeling in here. And it feels like the very eye of the storm when you're getting close to this guy. You feel intense electric power from this guy, yeah?
Yeah, she's gonna take her arm, she's just gonna point it at him. Her storm arm.
He says something in Giant at first, and Casimir, you understand it. Before he turned and looked to see who it is, right? He says, "Send as many torturers as you can. You will not bend me to your new queen's will." And he stops and looks over and notices Bryn. His eye sort of narrows and then widens as she sort of holds her lightning arm out. He slowly stands up. You see, he's also bruised and beaten as well, but he's holding himself a little more proud. And he gives this sort of intense look, and he says, and you wouldn't expect it from a lowborn giant. These giants that are sort of like stunted, cursed with low intelligence. He says in a very sort of perfectly spoken common. He says, "I can't believe it. The Lord of the Storms has sent his wrath to break this palace apart to free me."
Something like that.
Excellent. What name shall I call you, wrathful savior?
My name's Bryn.
Bryn, I am Ogun Stormfound. I shall owe you a debt of life, and wrath and rage shall you save me.
Oh, cool. I was born in a storm, too.
That I can sense. And he holds his arm out through the cage to, like, shake yours.
Yeah, she'll go up to him.
And
you kind of shake
grab
his
his
finger.
arm, which, by the way, is like, yeah, it's a tiny little arm grabbing onto his fingers. He closes his arm around yours and focuses, and there's all of a sudden this intensity as you realize he's trying to, like, wage how powerful you are, right? As you watch his crystalline arm that he's shaking your, like, lightning arm begins to, like, illuminate and spark with electricity. As he begins to squeeze your arm, and his one eye begins to sort of like crackle with lightning, as you begin to hear that sound of thunder culminating somewhere, as you kind of hear, as Casimir, Bella, and Roxy, you guys look up, like, what is happening? And we see we sort of pan up through the building, and we see some of the giants around look up as it begins to rain all of a sudden. We hear a thunderstorm begins to build here in the middle of the day. He looks to you and begins to squeeze your arm here. Says, "Let me feel your wrath." As he begins to sort of measure your strength here, you realize, like, he is some sort of like a storm sorcerer, like that, like a wisdom-based sorcerer. You're not really sure what he is. He's some sort of a sorcerer, right? And he begins to push this energy in to you here. Go ahead and make me a wisdom save and then a strength save. Should you be successful in both, he will be extremely impressed. If you're successful in
that
one,
being said,
he'll
dude,
be
the
impressed
lightning.
enough.
If it's lightning he's pushing into her, she's immune to lightning.
Yeah. He's not trying to damage you.
Oh, okay,
He's just sort of like filling up your battery and seeing what's the limit, right? So how much you can, like, be empowered, how much strength it takes.
You said wisdom and
to
strength?
reach your limits. Wisdom and strength, yeah.
Damn, I wish I popped that potion.
You can still, if you want to. Seeing this happening, allow it. Okay.
I think a 15's alright.
15's alright?
I don't know.
All right. I'm just asking, whatever you think. As you hold his arm there and yours and sort of focuses here, you guys look over like, what is happening? As you see fucking Dragon Ball Z, right? You see Bryn's hair like fly up. This guy's like beard flies out and becomes like electric and everything. And two of them are just like intensely staring at each other. Bryn, with a 19, you are successful in your wisdom save, but you realize your power of the storm matches his quite well. However, his power, his physical strength is becoming to overwhelm yours. Do you let him, you win on the contest of will, but do you let him win on the contest of strength? Or do you want to try for some sort of a reroll or something?
I mean, I do have inspiration. I just wasn't... let me see what else I have real quick.
Can Casimir tell there's a contest of wills going on here?
Yeah, something's going on, because Casimir, like, oh, we're making a friends. This guy's a little intense. The whole room is shaking. These guys are going to bring the castle down on us, but whatever they're doing.
Can Casimir tell that Bryn is trying to...
Yeah, for sure. You see them, like, shake hands, right? And then the guy begins to, like, stare angrily down at you, and you see Bryn sort of look up at him, and her hair begins to sort of, like, become like a stormy cloud, and she begins to, like, lift just slightly off the ground. And two of them are obviously having some sort of, like, the most intense staring contest you've ever seen.
Okay. Is it worth it?
I will say, Bryn, as well, if you choose to use one of your channel divinities here, I'll allow a reroll as well.
I mean, I have inspiration. I'd rather use the inspiration
that.
than I would
Yeah,
rather
there
use
you
that
go.
over my
Option number 2.
divinity.
16's not bad, but not
Rewind.
still quite enough. Oh?
She's gonna roll 17.
Ooh, plus the 3 for a 20
20.
total. Incredible. You managed to overwhelm him with the power of your storm. As you sort of grip onto his arm, he kind of recoils here, but smiles as electricity from your arm sort of washes over him, and he kind of gets electrocuted for a moment, and he falls to one knee, letting go of your arm. He looks back as you see his arm, his like crystalline ice arm, is now like glowing with this like thrumming electric energy. He says, kind of looks back to you, says, "Indeed, he has sent his strength and wrath. I look forward to turning this fortress to ash with you."
Perhaps.
Oh, I
we
mean,
should
we've
explain
only
to
got
them
like
what we're
one
doing.
person we're gonna turn to ash.
What? But these giants, they are morons and idiots, all of them. They captured me and my ally, my protector, my brother. He points to the guy who's like unconscious over there in the other room. They must be made to pay. Vengeance is the path of the storm.
Oh, and definitely we shouldn't spare the one who's responsible for this, but I don't think everyone here is responsible for it. It's their queen who is.
I remember that one. She made me swear an oath to her. A lightning-bound oath, a pact. I refused, so she put me down here. For days now, they've been torturing my brother there, in hopes of breaking my will. But his body is strong, as so is my will. I just wish my body was strong enough to break this cage. She has taken my elemental focus, my ability to cast magic and call out to the Lord of Storms. Without it, I am nothing but a grounded lightning.
What do you need? What does he need?
Is that the
She's
staff?
like looking
I
through her
need
bag.
my focus. I need my spellcasting focus to cast my spells. I can't do push spells without it.
Bru was like looking at her bag like maybe she had an extra one. That's why she was
It's like a tiny one for him.
Brandon, is he talking about the staff? Is that his?
No, I don't think so. I think they said the hobgoblin gave him the staff. They traded
Oh,
for
right,
it.
right.
I have no staff, but my elemental focus conjures storm. Should you allow me my vengeance, it shall be your reward.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, these giants aren't really that smart, so they're not the ones who they just do it taking orders. So we'll kill anyone who
Ignorance
gets
is
in.
no excuse for ignorance.
That being said, the queen is the smart one. Get rid of her.
I would be willing to be your staunch ally. The rage behind the cloud for you. But I can't get out of this cage.
I think we could get you out of the cage.
You see these
Wait, before-
giant metal bars that he's locked in here with. There is a lock there, but the key inside, Araxi, you think to yourself, like, maybe I can pick this lock. As you realize, like, yeah, if I had fucking, like a 2-foot prong of metal to pick it with. Normal lockpick tools are not going to work. You need like a crowbar or something to lockpick it with.
Dude,
Do we
you
want
want to
to let him
instruct
out,
me,
Bren?
Roxy? I could just try to, like, jam my sword in there.
Hold on. Bren, do you want to let him out?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to let him out. What do you mean?
what's his
I
name?
have a question for him, too.
I am Ogun Stormfound,
Oh, good. Ask your question first, Bren.
and I'm so fucking angry.
Do you know someone named Yulner?
Another giant copy. Yolnir. I know that name. I have heard it in the storm. The Hammer's guardian.
Is that all you know?
Well, I know other stuff as well, but I'd be more than willing to help you after you let me out.
Alright, fine, we'll let you out. But you better tell me more.
I will tell you all I know about the one who wields the storm's hammer.
Ogun, if we let you out, can you hold your wrath until Bryn says it's okay?
My wrath is boundless, little devil, but I will if I must.
Okay. You are going to feel a little something. It's going to feel weird. Do not fight it. And Casimir's going to cast Vortex Warp.
That's the most threatening thing anyone has up, and he like teleported out of the thing outside.
I am free. It is time for vengeance.
Wait.
Oh?
Remember our deal.
Ah, yes. Break not the idiots who trapped you here. Very well. Do me this favor too.
And he walks to the other room and points, says,
My brother is bound. He is one of my strongest disciples. Yet he dangles there like a rotten pear about to drop. I need him freed as well.
Is he bound to you?
Metaphorically, I guess. He follows, he protects me. He's my brother.
He follows your orders then.
Yes.
So you can keep his wrath under containment?
Well, he's not really a wrathful guy. He's just sort of with me. He's pretty mellow, actually.
Okay. Then, rather than waste a spell slot, what's he locked in with?
Yeah.
Just gigantic chains wrapped around his wrists. Like his wrists look like mangled.
Can I
pretty
break
bad.
his
Like,
chains?
He's dangling 40 feet off the ground. As long as
Oh,
he can get
shit.
up there.
Can I climb the chains?
Storm found. Give me an athletics roll to just like jump onto one of the cages and then jump onto the body of this guy and climb
I could
up.
just jump. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Athletics. Here we go.
Okay, it takes you a few minutes, but you're able to get up to the chains, pull on them, and wrench him. His body boom, falls to the ground, sending a shockwave through the area. And in the other room, you hear like, "Oh, what was that sound? Where come from?" And you hear at least one giant coming this way to check out what the loud boom of this guy falling to the ground was. What do you guys do? You see Ogun look around and says,
Time for vengeance.
That troll or the giant that's coming towards us, how far away is he?
You look around, he's maybe like better part of 100 feet or so, slowly just walking like,
oh, something fall.
oh, just walking this way slowly, yeah?
Okay, since we're kind of still hidden by this wall, when he gets closer, because thaumaturgy has 30 feet, when he gets close enough, he's going to hear, hey, butchers and pig tenders, come get your food.
Okay, excellent. Casimir, give me a performance roll. Clever. Nice. He stops, throws his club up, and runs up the hill immediately. He says,
Oh, finally, shift over.
and he sprints on up quickly into the other room. The other guy with a 19 goes, oh, me too, and he runs as well after the guy, as they leave the whole area here unattended.
Ogun looks around and says, damn it. Now we cannot destroy them for their folly.
Oh, don't worry, we'll have time. Trust me.
All right.
Save all that wrath for the queen.
Very well. I will rely on yours, then, until my focus is returned.
Remember, there's always the eye of the storm is the calmest.
That is why I always live on the edge.
And he starts walking in the other room. As his Cyclops friend is waking up slowly, and he looks around this giant... By the way, biggest giant you've ever seen. This guy, hill giant's about 20 feet. This Cyclops guy, Ogun, he's a little small for a Cyclops, right? You see that he's like a large-sized creature. He's not a huge-sized creature like the other Cyclops. He's a large-sized creature. Still, he's like, I don't know, like 14 foot tall. Still like bulky big guy. This dude, his like bodyguard, is the biggest giant you've seen. This guy's almost like 28 foot tall. He's like size of a fire giant, or one of the larger giants. He stands up a little dazed and looks around, one big eye very slowly blinking, kind of rolling around the head. And he looks down to you all and says,
You friend of Ogun? I like it.
And he starts slowly walking in the other room as well. He hits his head on the ceiling, almost knocks himself out, and then slowly like crawls through. Gigantic, truly gigantic dude. This guy. Sort of wanders on out. You see the big guy immediately goes to like grab a pig to like eat it. Picks up a big old pig and just sort of brings it with him. The pig's like was freaking and squealing at the moment as Ogun looks at him and says, "Put it down," and he puts it down like, "Okay," and just sort of follows with him as you guys now have these two Cyclops here to help you. Ogun looks to you guys, says, "Where now?"
Alright, let's see if there's you guys think, which way did they run to go up?
Left.
These left? To the giants did?
Yeah.
Oh, so there must be another pathway up through here then. To upstairs. I mean, if you guys want to head upstairs, follow where those giants went. I mean, we want to get to the queen. We could probably call the prince too. Start making his way here.
Ogun looks at you and says, "The prince? Is that the one that captured me?"
I don't know. Did he capture you?
I don't know.
Oh.
There was one of them
sorry.
and wore a crown. All these hill giants are disgusting. I can't tell which one.
No, it wasn't him. He didn't wear a crown. It's his sister who wears a crown.
Gondolor.
Fuck if I can tell.
Gondolor's gonna... Casper's gonna telepathically ask Gondolor. Gondolor, you had nothing to do with capturing this guy,
Gondolor
right?
yells into your mind,
We have bad news. Your friend, the snaky person, I think I broke them. They were in my palm, and then they disappeared. It was some time ago. I think I broke them.
They're fine. They're with us. It's magic.
Oh my god. I've been crying for 30 minutes. They're okay?
They're fine.
Who's that
Oh,
Pokemon?
thank God. Twong, they're okay. Twong, stop crying. Twong.
and they're like yelling in the other part.
Do we all hear this?
No, yeah, all of you technically hear this, except for Roxy, who mutes it immediately.
I am okay. It's okay.
Oh my god, I was so scared. Twong was inconsolable for the last 30 minutes. Oh gosh. Is everything okay? Can we come now? Is my sister realized that it's not okay to act like a mean queen?
I mean, we were gonna go see her, but we figured you should come with us.
Oh, okay. We can do that. Me and Twong are coming in. We'll be there in 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Well, it takes a bit of a walk, and the dinner is not done yet. We just started eating.
Can you eat on the way?
It's gonna upset my stomach if I eat and walk at the same time. But maybe, as long as I didn't crush you, I'll do this for you as apology.
You know, I hear that they're having a feast here.
Feast? Wait, no, Twong! No, wait, Twong! Oh, he's running! We're coming! Boom, 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 boom.
They're on the way.
Alright, guys, we gotta get going.
Wong is double dashing for 10 minutes straight, so he's gonna come here exhausted. Yeah, you guys realize, like, okay, let's go. The giant is looking at you guys, which, by the way, while you guys are still back,
Sorry.
you guys just don't talk, right? You just talk, just stand quietly and have your. He's just looking at you guys. The Cyclops, so Goon's like, what the fuck?
Let's do this!
He picks up 2 pigs, gives them to the other giant. He tells the giant, use those as ammunition. And the other giant, like, nods.
What?
Big berserker Cyclops looks to you all, says, Pig rock, and he goes to run into the next room with, like, unless you guys stop him, he's gonna throw these pigs at other giants in the other room.
Why would I stop him?
He charges up the side immediately with Ogun running after him. You hear Ogun like roar in the other room,
Pray to your gods, morons! Death is here!
as they start fighting in the other room immediately. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Fall after
You hear a
him, I
battle
guess.
going on. There's a giant being suplexed in the other room right now.
Nice.
You guys can walk into the room and you'll see what the situation is. There is two like ogre bruisers and a hill giant left alive. As you walk in, one of the hill giants is getting like fucking John Cena like thrown onto the shoulders and then thrown off to the side onto the table where it's being like the pig is being butchered. As all of a sudden the giant berserker like throws a pig so hard. Oh, misses. The pig hits the wall behind and just explodes. Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Running out of the other room is the cook. You see a horrifying demonic abomination of a giant. You see a giant with a tentacle for an arm that comes out and grabs the Cyclops berserker, the bodyguard, around the head and starts like slamming his head into the ground below him. As Ogun hears like, "Rah! Damn it! Ah, damn it!" Like no magic is coming out of him. He keeps throwing it. Nothing's coming out. As you guys run into this room, I need initiatives, please. Two giants have already been killed by the two of them as you guys enter on in. And as you survey this room, once you guys roll up this cliff here, who are we missing? Bella and
I just got
Roxy.
I have to navigate my
This
way
is what
over
you
it.
see. Okay. Jen, you around? Oh, there you are.
I'm here.
Excellent. This is what you see. By the way, you guys, back over here, you see a 100-foot tall ladder that leads into a chamber above. From there, wafting down is a smell of cooked goods. Okay. As you guys roll up here, there's the initiatives. Ogun and his berserker bodyguard go on this initiative of a 10. All the enemies go on the initiative of this hag. Oof, 7. All right. That's the initiatives. I think we got everyone in there. Who's got the D8 today, yeah? Casimir.
Oh, Brenda's.
Oh,
Ren,
okay.
D8.
Yeah.
18, 18, 18.
Yeah.
Let's go! I'll edit that for ya.
I already got it.
Oh, you got it. Damn. Okay, still going right after Casimir. All right. There we go. We got all of you guys, then your Cyclops friends, then the Hill Giants. Fight giant with giant, they say. Before initiative begins, go ahead and move yourselves up to your move speed. As the Berserker over here, friend, is going to go like this. Ogun is going to move a little bit. He's got some, like, powers, but not without his spellcasting focus. He can't use, like, magic. All the bad guys are going to get ready to move as... Yeah, these are the baddies we see in here. These giant tables, by the way, for you guys who are small creatures, if you're just ducking next to them, you have 3/4 cover, which is useful. All right. Everyone happy with the way they are?
40 feet of movement. Woohoo!
Yeah, 40 feet for a few days. Hell yeah.
Oh, actually, I want to go one down because I first didn't see that bridge. Okay.
Okay, yeah, there is a bridge. Water itself is about, like, chest deep for you guys. It's difficult terrain if you're not a person with a swimming speed. All right. Excellent. From here, I think, I don't know how far you can see, but there is a thing of water, like a river, arriving from north here. At this point, it's a little late, but you realize, like, oh, I guess if we did swim around the lake, we might have been able to swim into this area right away. But that said, friends, before we jump into this combat here, which, by the way, as long as, I mean, even if you're loud about it, there's a party happening upstairs. No one's gonna hear a damn thing. Yeah, we just gotta deal with these guys without spending too much strength, because we gotta convince or forcefully persuade the queen to stray from her evil ways. But, guys, let's take a little break here. We're gonna take a halfway break at this point and pick up with this fight immediately after. So everyone, grab yourself a drink, a snack, bathroom break. into this room. The giants look confused and surprised as the combat begins. You guys in the Cyclops versus the hill giants and the ogres. Let's do this. Beginning the initiative. Roxy. What you got?
This lady over here. Does she look
yeah,
like...
you see a horribly sort of mutated, two-headed hill giant person. This lady over here walks out. One of her arms is horribly mutated into like a triple-pronged tentacle. As she steps out, you see warts and boils all over her skin as she begins to slam and slash with these tentacles forward and across. You see poison, greenish ichor that drips from these clawed fingers on the other hand, as she is kind of cackling as she moves ahead.
No more in kitchen. Get out while I cook.
As she sort of slams the Cyclops across the face.
Oh my gosh, she's cooking? No, we can't have that. I'm gonna shoot her.
Uh-huh. Go right ahead. You have advantage. Nice, totally hits.
I'm gonna bonus action mark her.
Ooh.
Hunter's mark, because she's disgusting. I don't want her anywhere near me.
See the big wriggling tentacle whipping around.
That's nothing.
Excellent. Do your thing. She's marked. Takes more damage. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Did it reset again? No, you just rolled a 1 on the D8 for the attack.
Yeah, I'll reroll that.
Reroll that.
Okay.
Little more damage there. Very good. By the way, this is your first turn sneak attack, so you should add your level to the damage as well. Remember
Yeah,
your
It
surprise
should.
thing.
I clicked it. I don't know why it didn't work. It's supposed to be
sneak attack.
5.
Extra 5. Okay, gotcha. That is 8 and 2 and the 13 and the 5. You do 28 points of damage to her. Solid, not enough to bloody her.
Yeah, one more
Gonna
time.
take a few doses. One more time.
There we go.
Hey, natural 20.
I'm gonna pump the last dreadful strikes into that, so it should be
Let's
another
go.
2d8.
Wait, no, this is a new day. You should have all of your abilities back.
Oh, I get it back. Okay.
You guys long rested. That's why I asked last time if you guys wanted to go through the night and when there's no guards around, or during day with a long rest. And you guys said you would long rest.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna pump the one I have in here. All right.
Let's see it. Show me the damage. Oh, no sneak attack though. I don't believe.
Yeah. No. No. There's no sneak attack.
That's okay. You got a 2 and a 5 on the hunter's mark. And then 14 and 11 and 4 and 4. You do 40 points of damage with that one.
It didn't add the
Bam.
dreaded strikes, which is supposed to be 2d6.
Oh, it did not. 2d6 twice. 55 points of damage. This person is now at the cusp of bloodied already. Bam bam. Assassin doing assassin stuff. Very nicely done.
Yep, and that's her turn.
Awesome. She looks to you immediately and points her tentacles in your direction. Says,
I come for you and cook you.
Oh,
Make
gross.
you into finger foods.
okay. Roxy, I think that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Casimir. Oh, no, wait. I skipped.
It's
Bella,
me.
your turn.
Me.
Sorry, my mouse is double clicking. I don't know why. Bella, it's your turn.
Remind me, is jumping an action? Like, or
No, it's just a part of your movement.
it's just part of my movement?
Yeah.
I was curious. I have 40 feet of movement, and I'd like to get in melee with this guy, if I can ping my.
Which
it's so
guy?
laggy. Let me ping. Why can't I ping?
Did not ping yet, unless you're pinging somewhere off the screen that I can't
No,
see.
the guy underneath the berserker dude at the table.
You have a 20-foot of jumping, right? Because your strength... Well, actually, what's your strength? That's how much you can jump.
My
22,
strength
right?
is 22. Yeah.
Right, so round it down, it's 20 still.
Bella, are
Move
you aiming
15
at this
to the-
guy?
Say again.
Are you aiming at this guy here?
I think so.
Yeah, that guy.
Ogre
That's
guy.
our ally, right? No.
No,
It
this
is?
is your ally. The Cyclops is... Cyclops. These
Oh,
two
there
are
he
your
is.
allies.
Thank you.
I'll put little blue dots on them so you guys know. Good guy. I think that's blue. I think that's blue. There we go.
It's purple.
Fuck. I am colorblind. I apologize. Then it's this other one, I think. Like that?
That's blue. Yeah, that's blue.
All right. There we go. The blue are your allies. Everyone else is enemies. All right. So, that said, Bella, you can move 15 here, jump 20 across, and still have 5 feet of movement.
Great. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put myself there. We'll put myself next to...
Jump on over. There we go. And that's
Boom.
part of your movement.
I will bonus action summon the Echo. Let me grab
Would
her.
you like me to grab it?
Yeah, that would be best. My thing's still like you.
Bam. There you go. On the table.
On the table, great. Yeah. Hey, wait, out of curiosity. I'm just curious how far away she is. Okay, yeah, I'm going to actually summon the Echo, like, kind of more towards, say, like 15 feet away from me, like this way.
Okay.
And then use the rest of the movement to get into melee with the
Looks good. Looks good.
that. And then, yeah, I'm going to...
Smaller a tentacle giant. You won't get.
Yeah,
offended.
I'm just going to try to kill her. I'm going to try to kill the
She's
tentacle.
supposed to bloody. There was a lot of damage from Roxy. Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of scary. I'm like...
Show me what you got.
Let's see. First attack. Here we go.
19 hits. 16 points of damage. Nice. She's now bloodied.
Second attack. Here we go.
Hits again. 15 points of damage. Still bloodied. Blam. Awesome. Slash slash.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I need to save my stuff, so we're gonna chill.
We're gonna chill for now. All right,
We're
all
gonna chill
right.
for now.
Sounds good to me. That is going to be your turn. Where did the initiative go? Oh, there it is. That's gonna be your turn. We go to Casimir now. Casimir.
All right, Casimir's gonna move. Come on, I'm gonna speed this up. There we go. All right, Casimir's gonna move. He's just gonna jump on top of the table
Sounds good.
here, and that puts me within. Yeah, just outside that one. Okay, what is the Cyclops bodyguard looking at? Which one?
He's looking at the hag person above here. This is a hill giant hag, to be specific up here.
Perfect. Okay, Casimir is gonna cast a cantrip
Okay.
on this guy.
Ooh, prediction. Okay, next attack against her is extra bonus to roll and will hit a lot harder. Awesome.
Right, so he'll have a +5 to hit and then plus 2d4.
Hell yes. Very nice. Very nice.
Or whoever attacks it next. Excuse me. I don't know who's gonna attack.
Yeah,
it. The
next person is gonna smite the shit out of her. Very good. Okay. Casimir, nicely done. Prediction. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, that's gonna be you. We go to Bryn.
All right.
Wait, no, we don't go to Bryn. Hold on. Oh no, we do. They're just a 10 afterwards. The initiative drops off so fucking fast afterwards. Yes, Bryn, take it away.
Yeah. So I will.
Hey, bro.
I'm trying to decide if I want to use my spells.
Mm-hmm. You do feel it's like a storm raging outside right now. There's heavy rain and storm raging outside, but that doesn't count in here at the moment.
Yeah,
You're
I
technically
will.
not under stormy skies.
Hold on. How far does this reach? I think I know what I'm gonna do. 120 feet. All right, I'll use that. I believe I'm within 120 of this lady. Yep. I will go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt with my Star Map Bolt. So that one will just, it was a, what, why is, oh, so it's a 21 to hit.
Yes, this is against the hag up here.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. That hits, and also on top of that, Casimir, go ahead and roll 2d4 damage. Or 2d6? What was it? 2d4. There we go.
GM only. Yeah,
That's
2d4.
okay, that's okay.
5.
5 extra points of damage. That's 18 damage altogether. Bryn, you take her out before she even has a turn. Blam! Blast to the chest. She falls and dies.
Nice.
Awesome.
I will take bonus action, and I will take No, actually, I won't. I'll save it for now. That'll end my turn.
Okay. That is going to be you. Ogun and his bodyguard Zog are going to take the rolls next. He's going to run across here, run up to this guy, and you watch him. He's going to swing with these strange ice clawed hand. He's going to make 2 attacks. 1 time, 2 time. He hits 1 time with the ice claw, doing 10 slashing, 1 cold to this ogre. There we go. His big bodyguard, seeing that the battle there is done, is going to move, make like a swinging cleave attack here as, let me see, everyone within 10 feet off him. Excellent. He's going to jump into this area over here and do a big cleave like so in a semicircle. He does this. Cleaving swing. Whoosh. Both of these guys need to make dex saves. DC 18. Here's 1 guy. Here is 2 guy. Both of them fail, taking 30 points of slashing damage. The big Cyclops is very strong. There we go. That's what he does. He does a big cleaving swing. We go to the hill giants next. The one in front of you, Bella, the ogre there, is going to overhead smash against you. That's a 21, Bella. Bella, I think that's going to hit.
That hits, yep.
That hits. You take 26 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save or become dazed.
Oh, I'm gonna have to roll real low on this con save, but let's see.
Nice. You succeed. You are not dazed, but that is still 26 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Yep.
This other ogre is going to charge and double dash and slam into this table over here where Bryn is, but can't move any further. That is him, and then finally this hill giant here will approach and beat on the Cyclops. He's gonna hit the Cyclops twice with a club. 1 time hits, 2 time 12 hits. Oh no, sorry, misses, just barely misses. Only 11 points of damage against this big Cyclops bodyguard. A quick mention, he was badly bruised and beaten before, so he's close to bloodied at this point. Roxy, your turn. You have
This
an ogre
one,
chasing Bryn.
Yeah.
There's one that just clonked Bella on the head, and we have a giant in the back.
Yeah, we're gonna go after this one. Can I move my hunter's mark here?
Yeah, she's dead, so yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after this one, chasing Bryn, because it's a little too close to both of them. So we're gonna go
Excellent.
after that one.
Excellent, there we go. Marked. 25 hits, or 27 hits.
How big are these guys?
They're large size.
So this is not. She's not considered in range of this, right?
No, technically not. She's 5 feet away, yeah? So that wouldn't be sneak attack unless you had any means of advantage. That's okay, you can redirect your second attack and be a sneak attack against someone that has an ally nearby, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I'll just attack this one. All right.
Go ahead. Nice. Hits. Good damage. Not bad at all. You rolled a 2 on the D8. Would you want to try and reroll and save it for the next attack?
I'm gonna save it.
Okay, excellent. That's 16 points of damage to this guy. That's the first damage he's taken. He's still okay, yeah? Takes it to the chest, roars angrily, pulls it out, gets ready to clonk Bryn over the noggin.
Okay. Yeah, me not getting sneak attack is really bad.
You can still get sneak attack on one of these 2 guys here.
Really quickly. Oh, no, never mind. You can only use your sneak attack dice to trip them. Okay. All right, I'll go after this one here.
Sounds good. Let's see it. Oh, natural 20 with the sneak attack. God damn, you with the 20s today. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go assassin. Let's see that damage.
I gotta remove the hunter's mark for this one.
Do you do the psychic?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna use it for dreadful strikes.
He is not bloody right now, but this could be potentially massive damage. Ooh, let's go. It's not rolling the psychic ones for whatever reason.
I don't know why.
Good rolls. You did have 2 1s on the other sneak attack crits. Would
Okay,
you like
so-
to reroll that or not?
Yes, I just roll 1, right?
Yeah, one of the d6s. So instead of 1, it's a 3. So 2 more points of damage on that one. Incredible.
And do I add the dreaded strikes on there too?
Yeah, you're 4d6. 12 plus 13. Oh my god. Plus 2, plus 4, plus 9. You do 63 points of damage and kill this guy outright. He wasn't even bloodied. He looks on up, roars, arrow goes into his mouth through the back of his throat. Dead instantly. Nicely done. You still have your movement and bonus.
No, I think I used mine to move it. That's my bonus.
That's right, that's right. So movement. Looks good, looks good. Hey, I think Jess is joining.
She's gonna move away just a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you're here. Hello. I didn't even hear you join. Hello. Welcome. A lot of stuff is happening here. We are infiltrating a giant fortress and currently fighting a bunch of them after having freed 2 Cyclops that are now on our side. One of them is really dull and kind of stupid. The other guy is very angry, doesn't have his spellcasting focus, and promised Bryn cool powers if she helps him recover it. That's the situation. I'm gonna put you in here as we are now in the middle of combat. I'm gonna put you into the thick of it here. This is where we are, by the way. Can you see? You should be able to see.
Yeah, panic screaming.
Welcome. Go ahead and roll initiative. We are now top of the round, so that you have perfectly joined on time. I hope your campaign ending went well. You can tell us a little more after the combat is done.
Yeah.
Give me that initiative. You guys have had a long rest, by the way, after the last fight. 16, perfect. You're coming up soon. All right. Welcome, Jess. Good to have ya. Roxy, I think that's your turn.
Yes.
All right, Bella. The one in front of you is instantly slain. Only 2
Wow.
remain.
Yeah, I will run at this guy, I guess. Yep.
It's killing time. All right.
And then I'll get the echo over here too, because I can go 60 feet, so I also can get
Zooms across. Very good.
to pincher. And yeah, we're gonna just start swinging. Here we go. First stack.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn.
chaos,
Oh.
magic again. All right, that's a new crit on a new day, so more magic happens. This
It
is a
is.
moderate effect. 87 is pretty damn high. 87. The tattoo on the back of your arm glows, and all of a sudden, oh no!
What happened?
Oh my god, a thunderous boom echoes from you in every single direction. Oh my god, hold on, I gotta check something. 120. Oh no! Okay, wow, that's horrible, but also incredible. You and every creature within 300 feet of you gains vulnerability to thunder damage for 1 hour.
Oh, what the
serious?
hell?
The whole fortress boom shakes all of a sudden as you hear the party music from upstairs pauses for a second, like, what was that? And they're like, oh fuck it, and they just keep sort of partying upstairs, ignoring it at the moment. Any thunder damage that is done by you guys for the rest of this exploration here is doubled. Oh my gosh.
I give Bryn's a thumbs up.
By the way, that includes to you guys. You are all vulnerable to thunder damage now. As everyone's looking around like, what the hell just happened? You see this guy that you guys freed, the Storm Sorcerer guy, Ogun Stormfound, this guy that we freed, Cyclops, looks over to Bella, says,
What mighty storm this one brings!
and he is feeling it. Oh my god, I gotta put a note down that everyone is vulnerable to thunder.
Again, she goes back to Brendan and gives her a thumbs up. We'll continue swinging.
Saving my spells. Skills.
Oh my
Uh.
god, what are the odds? Thunder out of all damage types. Alright. There we go. That's also gonna hit, first of all, yeah, 24 damage, and then 16. Nice. That's 40 points of damage to this guy. Well into bloodied.
Yeah, I'm just going to save everything. I'm saving everything.
Save it for now.
Yeah.
I think you've done enough. Casimir, chaos magic booms all of a sudden, and you feel susceptibility to thunder, to sound. What you got? There's one hill giant, one ogre left.
Yeah, well, I want to move over here so I'm getting range of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then we're going to do the prediction again. And we're going to do it
Prediction.
on... we're going to do it on this guy, because I need this guy to go down.
Aha, the ogre is predicted against. Bonus to hit him and extra damage if it's a hit. Very nicely done, Casimir. I think that's your turn.
Yep.
Nice and simple, very cool as always. Bryn, bring the thunder.
Not here. I'm saving it for somebody else.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Oh, that's
But I
horrifying. I
will.
just realized what that means, having a fucking
Yeah,
storm cleric in
exactly.
the party.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrifying. Alright,
Max
alright,
damage
alright.
doubled.
Then nothing
And they
to worry
say-
about it.
Oh, the
And
cackle.
they say DM, and they say DM controls the monsters. Yeah, that's fucking right. All right. Bryn, you got an ogre in your face, and he's gonna overhead smash. Just put your head through your armor into your chest piece.
I don't like that. I'm gonna actually go next to him, and I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna shocking grasp him.
Shocking grasp. Let's
If
go.
well, you know,
11 is his AC. That hits. Once again, he's wearing underpants, and he's fighting you. That's it. 7 points of damage. Okay, zap. You get to push him.
yeah, 10 feet.
10 feet. He falls into the river. Okay.
Have fun,
Dips
buddy.
his foot in.
I don't
The
really.
river
yeah,
is difficult terrain, so his first step is going to be difficult terrain.
So that was 5 feet, and
Plus
now I'm
7
gonna
for
go back,
Prediction.
Oh, plus extra 7. Nice. Extra 7.
and then I'm gonna move
good.
back, and that's my turn.
Come back here.
Okay, Bryn, that's gonna be you as we
Gotta
go
catch
now
me.
to... Yeah, Yara, your turn. You have been here all along, adventuring and going secretly into here after meeting Prince Gondolor, who the rest of the Hill Giants tried to kill, but only because his sister, the now self-pronounced Queen, ordered them to. In fact, all these giants are pretty damn stupid and just sort of do what they're told by their boss. So the party is currently trying to get this guy, who's a powerful sorcerer of storms, a very powerful sorcerer, to not kill all of them just because they don't know any better and are really stupid.
You know what? Fair play. I just fought
Mhm.
a cosmic entity. So, fair play. I'm gonna run over here.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Thunderous Smite.
Under a smite, let's go. Capitalize on that. Very good.
So...
Oh, by the way, Jess, I checked. The Warlock invocations depend on your Warlock level, not your overall level. I thought it would be a cool combo as well, but then someone pointed out that you can be a level 1 Warlock with invocations meant for a level 15 Warlock, and then fully a Paladin, and that can somehow be a problem. So, yes, I'm gonna have to ask you to change some of them, but after the session. For now, it's fine.
That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, we run in and we will knock him.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's see. Yep. Alright. There we go. 27.
Do your thing. Oh, that hits.
So 11 slashing. He's vulnerable, so
Slashing is
that would be what?
cool.
4d?
It's 2d6 is just doubled afterwards.
Okay.
Let's see, Big 12. Big 12. 8 is pretty good. That is 11 plus 16. 27 points of damage. He's nearly killed by it.
Yeah, we're gonna do what extra thing?
Here's his save. Strength save or be pushed. 23. He stays.
That's fine. No. Boom, we're gonna do an extra 11.
And a
for
Divine
it.
Smite, 11 points of damage. Not gonna die from it, but he's in the red.
Fine. Follow up with extra attack.
Hey, natural 1. Would you like to use your inspiration?
Yeah. 28.
Oh, actually, hold on. In all fairness, he needed to make also a con save. 9. He would have been prone, so you would have swung with advantage there
okay.
because of your topple ability. So instead of a natural 1, it's a 28. We'll use the first damage for the fairness. 11 points damage. Yara, you kill this guy. You bring the hammer down. Boom. He falls as you leap on up, and thunderous smite booms, destroying him. Awesome.
Who's that Pokemon?
And then that will
Welcome
be
back.
ER.
You got like 10 more movement.
Yeah, I moved 10 there. Can't get the aura quite cast, but it's close.
Close enough, close enough. Okay, our Cyclops allies both gather around this giant and just beat the shit out of him. This guy with his 2 ice claws, I clicked that like 3 times. 17 hits. He has 2 of these. 15 points of damage to the giant. And then the Cyclops is going to try and finish the job by going for one big Great Axe swing. 22 hits. Cyclops Berserker hits. 27 points of damage. Ooh, leaves them barely alive. That's them. Roxy, time to finish this. One giant, barely alive. You just looking around like, hungry, me hungry. Boom, 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 getting beaten.
Oh, this poor guy. I'll move my hunter's mark there.
Oh, by the way, Jess, what you missed is the start of this fight was this Cyclops here throwing a pig at one of these giants, missing, and this living pig exploding on the wall behind you guys there. Pretty rough on the pig. Roxy, you move the hunter's mark. Let's finish this. That hits. Yeah, that's already too much damage. He is dead. Roxy, this big old giant holds up a big old butcher's cleaver to swing down at Bella. How do you finish this?
She's just gonna shoot his arm off.
As you shoot into the arm, he sort of heels backwards, drops the cleaver as he looks up and directly falls onto his head, cleaving into his brain. The battle is finished. All of you look around and exhale as you realize, okay, we're fine for now. The stealth mission continues. All right. Nicely done, nicely done. You see in this chamber, there seems to have been some sort of like a not necessarily a pantry type, but definitely all kinds of food is being prepared here. Nearby, you sense, or like hear, buzzing of flies. As over here, you see a few dozens of pig heads that have been tossed in there and piled up. You see multiple pigs have been like sort of slaughtered and cut open here, prepared for the latest festivities, the coronation of the new queen. As you guys finish, you see this guy, Ogun Stormfound, the Cyclops that you guys have saved and realized is one of these like storm-blessed Cyclops. He sort of looks back around, says,
Finally, I can sense them. They celebrate above, but soon vengeance and storm will be upon them.
His bodyguard here, the other Cyclops, goes,
Yeah.
Do we have a plan, or are we just going in there?
Ogun looks to you and says,
I am still without focus. I will leave the planning to you. As long as you allow me my thunderous vengeance.
So
What
you
do you
focus.
need
Does the queen have it?
Yes, it is a pendant, a crystalline sphere of pure glass imbued with lightning.
We gotta try and get it back first before we go up there. I mean, this guy's super strong. Might want to see if we can snag it. Or maybe she doesn't even have it on her, Roxy.
You want me to try to go up there and see if I can steal it?
I mean, you can take a look up there too, so we know what we're facing before we go up there.
All right, I will go up there.
okay. First of all, this is a ladder meant for a giant, so each rung is like 7 feet apart. How do you climb?
What? Oh, you mean it's too far for me to be
Yeah,
able to climb
the rungs, each rung is like 7 feet apart. This is a giant ladder.
Oh, can I use my tides cutter to get up there?
Hey, clever. Yes. Water whip blade your way all the way up as you ascend to the kitchen. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, please. 20's not bad. So I gotta roll real fast. That's not how you roll. That's not real. Hold on. I made a mistake. 17. Would have noticed something if not for the incredible stealth of yours. I'm going to, Jen, only move you in this other area real fast while you guys down there, I guess they're just sort of chilling out for just a moment while she does this. If you guys want to do something, do let me know. But Roxy, you're right over here. You should be able to see. You are now in some sort of a pantry area with multiple sort of pieces of pork and pig bodies, half butchered, laying about.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Okay, can I peek over this?
Yeah, with pretty stealth, you can move around and you'll see what's up. As you peek out, you see a proper kitchen. Food is being prepared. All kinds of bread and meats are being cooked up and made. To the north of you, a massive crock pot is bubbling with some sort of ominous-looking fluid. You think someone is just really bad at making soup.
I see there's a person here.
Yes, you do. Further from there, further to the west, further to the east, you can see a massive dining hall, or you should be able to see to the left further. If you can move yourself one more down to see better. You will see all kinds of giants at massive tables celebrating. Rox, you can freely move yourself as long as you stay within 10 feet of any wall.
Okay, hold on.
You see an area up top of here where a bunch of dire turkeys are put in cages and being prepared for food for later.
You say dire turkey?
Yes.
That's crazy.
They're like a turkey, just dire.
Is this the queen lady?
As you walk in, you see this person over here sitting on what looks to be a overturned massive wagon made into sort of a makeshift throne chair. She sits there currently, quaffing down a massive barrel filled with some sort of wine. As she crushes the cask and throws it to the side, and then lifts this big wooden gnarled staff that she has and waves it around. As you inspect her, you see in this room there's quite a few giants celebrating. As around her wrist there is a small bracelet, and on it a small electric-looking glass pendant. It's around her wrist.
Does she look like really drunk, or does she just look like everyone else is getting drunk?
Everyone else is getting drunk. She's drinking heavily as well. You don't know if they don't look like it looks like celebration started no more than like a few hours ago, right? But you don't think they're fully drunk yet, but they're well on their way. Also, remember those two like points of those grates that I said about light? Those 2 points. So if you have something from below, right, that's where you can use it from.
Okay. I can still telepathically talk to them, right?
Yeah. You have you guys currently as Yara as well. You guys have Casimir casted a Rary's telepathic bond, so you guys all can brain talk to each other.
She will explain like the layout, explain those areas with the light.
Okay.
And see if anyone wants to kind of like throw anything in there to distract them, so I can try to steal that bracelet off of her hand.
Isn't that whole floor like a grate or something like that?
Isn't there what, sorry?
Didn't you say we could see the floor above?
Yeah, remember in the other room, if you go to the other room, you will see these strange lights. If you look up, yeah, you'll see those like floor grates, and through them you every once in a while saw like giant feet walking across.
Where was that at?
In the other room, if you go to the right over here,
Like about here.
with the pigs.
And how far up is the ceiling?
I don't know where you went.
I mean,
Figure out. Oh, you're all the way over here. God damn, I see ya. The ceiling is about 100 feet.
what kind of distraction are you looking for, Roxy?
I just because I want to try to get that bracelet.
Do you want a surprise?
I mean, I have my flash grenades. I don't.
Something that doesn't draw attention to you, perhaps, so you can be nearby. So I'll just shoot a firebolt up there at the grate.
Oh,
Firebolt.
yeah,
excuse me.
yeah. I don't know. Would that be enough to make a noise for them to be? Well, I guess
I mean,
we
not a
could
noise,
try
but
it.
it's a very visual thing, right? It's a ball of flame emerging from the floor. They will definitely look that way, but it might more be like alarming to them, like worrying, rather than like, oh, that's just a funny little fire that came out of the floor. I mean, they're pretty dull, but they're not. Their queen, at least, is dangerous enough that she might think this is weird. Why is there fire coming from my basement?
Yeah. So
It's not very subtle, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
it's not subtle at all. All right. She's going to. You said I can make my way around the walls, right?
Yeah, as long as you stick to the walls. In fact, if you walk into this next area, you will notice there are like not like rafters, basically. You see this like a layer up across
Yeah.
walls.
Yeah.
Those are
what are
rafters. They're about 50 feet up, and they're just sort of built for the construction. But you, a medium-sized creature, could easily be up there without anyone looking up.
All right, we're gonna go up there. I want to
Did
get
you
around.
see there's a ladder all the way north? If you move, you'll see because that's the only way you can climb, by the ladder over there. So you do like climb through here, go behind the queen's back, and are able to climb on up there.
All right, so okay? Let me go through there. I mean, I want to kind of be around here because I want to try to get her bracelet.
Right. You got to be like on the actual thing. You're currently on the
uh,
ground below.
Okay. All right. So I
So
have
the
to
wood,
get
the
there.
actual wood planks are 50 feet up.
Oh. Okay. All right. So I have to be here, and from here I would still be able to get to her.
Well, not to get to her. No, she's below you now. She would be some, 20 feet below you at this
Yeah.
point.
I want to be near this where I could be able to get on here and take the bracelet off.
Okay, yeah, then you don't need to be on the rafters right now, but for later it might be useful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Is there going to be any sort of a distraction, or do you just want to try for a dangerous sleight of hand?
I want there to be a distraction. These are open lit. Are they openly lit?
Which ones? What,
These
sorry?
fires, like these things.
They're torches. They're torch sconces on the walls.
All right.
You should be able to fully see this room. It is well illuminated.
Okay. Well, I know this is probably going to be crazy, but I want her to surprise them. I'm just going to throw the flashbang here. I think that's going to be much of a distraction for her to like turn enough for her to be blinded possibly, or just like looking at the light where she won't notice
Absolutely.
me touch her or get the bracelet off.
As you go to move, I'm going to make a perception roll for the queen here. Here's the roll. A natural 1. Amazing. You toss the grenade. There is a bright flash of colors. All of them sort of grab for their eyes as they look around like, what happened? The queen as well, like, grabs for her eyes. As she does, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand roll to try and slip this electric lightning focus, lightning spellcasting focus off of her hand. You can have advantage because of the flashbang. Not that you need it. Incredible. She can't beat that with her perception. Well, actually, no. If she even if she crits, right? Because that's a +8. 28. 26 is good, but not good enough. Even with disadvantage, that was pretty high roll on her part. She doesn't notice. You grab this electric focus. You feel immediately your hairs begin to stand up as you feel this lightning effect across your body. Everyone begins to sort of look around like, what happened? The queen begins to stand up. What was that? Who did that? Someone open the window. As they start yelling to find out, like, was that just someone just opened the window and light came in? What just happened?
So do I have enough time to get
You are
out of
gone.
here?
You're back in the basement by the time this happens.
Okay, well, I go back down there and I hand the guy his spell focus.
You guys watch as your friend quickly returns back over to the basement below as you hand the storm focus to Ogun. By the way, Jess, yes, that is totally cool. That is totally fine. He looks at you and says,
You have given me back my strength. Now let us wreak havoc. Let there be none standing.
Wait,
She's gonna kind of draw on the floor here with like with her finger on the dirt, trying to explain how many people they are and like where they are situated in the rafters, just to give them an idea.
Ogun stares at it for a moment and says, oh, fuck, that's a lot of them.
Oh, all right. Well, that doesn't change the plan.
Brandon, you might want to reinforce the queen-only thing.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say, how far is the prince right now? Because a lot of people like the prince, apparently. So if we could get to his sister by using him, that'd probably be the smartest thing, right?
I think just rolling in there with him, there she would probably be like, "What the hell's going on?" Right?
She'd probably be confused, yeah.
And the people there probably don't know that she ordered his death. Maybe.
Out of curiosity, could Cass do like he did to that one guy back in the cave that one time when I was the first time, where he sort of said, "Hey, no, you're gonna be over here now. Like, just put her down here with us."
Oh, you mean like teleport her?
Yeah.
If it works, that's the problem.
There's a chance it doesn't work, right? It's
I mean, like, what all are you actually out? You know, if it fails, right? Like, you just start from sort of the same spot where you were. I mean, either it works, you get her down here, or it fails, and like, we have to run up there and kill him anyways.
Yeah, right when you go in there, though, there's gonna be like 2 people in the kitchen. You have to get past them to be able to get to her in the open room. Like you wanna walk in the room and teleport her down here, right?
I can't see up there, so I don't actually
Yeah,
know
so
how far away she is.
when you go up the stairs, it's like a kitchen, and in the kitchen there's 2 of these ugly guys here. There's 2 of these fucking guys.
Yep.
And then they're like a pot, and then there's a doorway, and in that doorway there's another one of those big dudes right there, and then to the left is the queen on this thing, but there's a whole room full of giants. But she's close to the door, so it is possible.
Can he see her from the ladder?
No, he cannot.
Not from the ladder.
So, question. Yara, I'm trying to follow Yara's logic. She talking about me using Vortex Warp?
Yeah.
Okay. So could Casimir see her from the grate if he was right next to it?
No, you can't.
No. Okay.
Not from below. You'd have to be like at the grate, 100 feet up.
Right. If he was like right there underneath the grate, like face pressed to it, could he see her?
Probably yes.
Okay. So I can do that, but I can't do that. Because they're both concentration. Okay.
Would you guys like to climb the ladder to get a better look at the situation with some stealth rolls like Roxy
Well, I think
did? You can take a better look.
if they want me to cast Vortex Warp on the lady, I need to have Embrace Destiny up. Because I want to make sure she fails it if I'm going to do this. But I also need to cast Fly, right? Does anybody have a grappling hook?
I mean, I have my sword. It's like a grappling hook, but it's not a grappling hook.
I see
Do
something.
we have rope?
I see something I can hook to the grate, so I don't fall. Because I have
Rope?
to fly up there, deactivate Fly to cast Embrace Destiny.
And then free fall while you teleport her down there.
I mean, I could
That's
just
why I need the rope.
levitate you.
Oh, can you? 100 feet?
I mean, I could do it before you go up there.
I mean, I have rope. You could tie yourself somewhere. Or something.
Brayden, by the way, I think your levitate is self only.
Is it only self? I don't know if I can use a
gotta
spell
check, yeah?
slot to do it on someone else.
I think you can, as per the new
Okay.
rules.
Okay, so
I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure.
Who's got a short piece of rope?
I got a rope.
I got rope.
So here's what Casimir's going to do. Casimir's going to make a little cinch with the rope. He's going to cast Fly on himself, go to the grate, tie the rope to the grate, tie himself to it so he can hang right next to the grate. Cast Vortex Warp on, or cast Embrace Destiny first, and then cast Vortex Warp.
This is a crazy plan. So crazy it might just work.
Okay.
It's
all right. Okay, so first of all, also, by the way, Levitate, you can cast on others. The Air Genasi Levitate, you can totally cast on others. And you can use later spell slots to cast it on whoever, right? Pretty nifty, yeah? Okay, cool. Vortex Warp is the plan. Casimir, you begin to ascend up. So, hold on. Run me through it again. How do you
Okay.
get 100 feet up, first point?
I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fly to the grate.
Yep.
I'm going to tie myself to the grate.
Okay. Can you give me a stealth roll? Because you are... I'm going to move you, Casimir, to the point in this other room so you can see where you are tying yourself to, because it's pretty packed with people. All right, you're on the other map. This is where you are, right under the grate. This is the room you're looking at.
Okay, where's the lady at? Oh, this one here. Gotcha.
She's this lady on the what is basically kind of a throne, this giant
Gotcha.
wagon.
All right. So
Big feet.
he would
big
cast
celebration.
Fly down there, obviously. Okay, and then
Sure.
this is a noisious, rowdy party up here, right?
Very.
Okay. Could I argue for advantage for?
Absolutely. For
Excellent.
sure, yes.
Thank you. A stealth check.
Sorry, I was swallowing. Yes, absolutely. Stealth check.
17.
17. Here is the roll by the queen. 20.
I can silvery barbs that, right?
Yeah, but it's a verbal spell, right? You'd be like,
Oh, it's
ha
the
la
same
la la,
thing.
right? And
Okay.
yeah, you'd cast a spell on her, and it would be like verbal, so people would look and
Okay.
hear that
Let's see what
something's
this
happening.
is here.
So unless you have something else, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
don't
take
yet.
control over the narrative here
I'll
in a
give you my
second.
inspiration.
Inspiration for a reroll, yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw my inspiration. I'll do that.
Okay. It's gonna be hard. You need a natural 20, I think.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
So, Casimir, gonna do this fast.
Okay. No, unfortunately, because the first thing that happens is you
Ugh.
fly up, grab onto the thing, and look over, and the moment you do, I'm gonna have to narrate from here.
So is
Um,
my question here is sorry to interrupt. My question here is is it tying the rope itself that is the action that causes to be seen or heard?
No, it's flying up.
So-
Like the moment you fly up to the thing, she will look over and notice there's some movement under the grate.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect.
Okay. So, as you ascend there, the party's sort of going on loud. Everyone's dancing. Everyone's sort of singing and eating at the moment. You ascend. Casimir, you look around. You see a giant woman with sort of short hair. You see this woman. She has these like earth runes all across her body. And she, as she's sitting there holding onto this big wooden gnarled staff, she's sort of smiling and looking around, but she's kind of suspiciously eyeing the south corner of the room over here and rubbing her eyes. She blinks a few times, and the moment you ascend into view, you see as she sort of sniffs and then licks her lips and looks across the room and directly down towards you, Casimir. She smiles and then grits her teeth through the smile and calls out in your comprehend languages you understand as she calls out,
"Oh, uninvited visitor. Ooh, I've not had red meat yet tonight."
And she's going to hold her hand out to cast a spell on you here as Casimir. I need you. You're able to telepathically communicate, so you can alert everyone else.
She
but I'm gonna
spotted
need
me
you to...
and bar the door. Bar the ladder somehow.
Okay. She's going to hold her hand out. I need everyone to roll initiatives. The unfortunate part is the rest of you guys are 100 feet down in that other room. Oh,
they can
that's
trickle down.
huge. That's huge. That's huge. Bam. With a D4. Nice. Roxy. There we go. Here is the queen. Gets a 9. That's good for us. The rest of the hill giants in that room get a 16. Okay. Yeah.
Did he say bar the ladder? Oh, okay. Say less. Have some black powder blowing this ladder up.
Okay. There we go. Initiatives looking okay. Looking okay. Jess, you there?
Yeah.
Give me that initiative. 20 as well. Very good. All right. Initiative begins here. Friends, before we go into it, I mentioned it before, but I do have to end the session a little early here tonight. I've got some stuff I got to take care of. I got to go pick up my car that was in the repair shop and such. So, that said, we're going to end the session here for tonight with Casimir just sort of floating there just below the grate. And unfortunately, the lady rolling really high and noticing him immediately.
Oh, damn it.
Unlucky roll there because she was a little suspicious after a fucking flashbang went off in the room there. So she was looking around for any sorts of trouble or weirdness, and just by sheer luck manages to notice you there, which is unfortunate because you rolled very high. The plan is still, by the way, could work. You still have the initiative. You just kind of have to risk it a little more, right? Plan around this being noticed a little more. Oh yeah, I need to roll initiatives as well for the Cyclops friends that we have, as our Cyclops Stormeye is able to cast spells now, so he's gonna get in there as well. Well, he's the slowest. All right, friends, thank you so much for playing. I'm super excited for next week. Jess, I checked in with everyone. What about you? How are you looking for next Sunday?
Next Sunday?
Yeah.
I should be good.
Okay.
It will depend on if the in-laws. I'll let you know.
Gotcha. Shoot a little message in chat and such. Otherwise, we are planning to play as normal. Excellent work infiltrating the giant fortress so far. We met some allies, and next time we have to somehow remove the queen. Your guys' plan is very clever. She's obviously the one seemingly to take control of these people here, so if you're able to get rid of her fast, you might be able to assume control fast. Now, she did notice you, and we're gonna have to go into a combat, but if you guys are able to get out of the situation fast, it doesn't necessarily need to be a combat, as long as Casimir can get out. So, that said, oh, before I bounce, Jess, how did it go? How did the campaign end?
Oh man. So
Did you win?
All right, everybody.
we won
Thanks for hanging out
Nice.
for Dawnguard. They're talking
by
about
oh god.
Jess's other game.
So
I'm gonna wait for the spawn, and then we're gonna raid out.
like we just
friend
couldn't
of ours.
crack his concentration.
Yeah,
Old fashioned.
I hope you all had a
So
decent
I
time
had
listening to
to
us
be
on our antics. I always
a
love
dick.
this game.
Um,
I love most of my
because
role-playing games.
the guy had like whole bunch
Tomorrow
of crap to, like
is
rewind
Monday. I will
time,
be
super
playing
high
Rav
saves,
in
all
the.
kinds of crazy shit.
Who's that?
Oh, we got some speed, which is a Mintmon. Catch Ultra Ball. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be in the Amber's stream playing Rav for the horror show, Team Impact. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be great. No teenage drama whatsoever, right? And then Tuesday, we're playing the Good Old Boys, same channel on an Amber's, playing Breaker. Yeah, that's gonna be a shit show, and it's gonna be great. Wednesday, I'm not sure what's going on Wednesday yet. I think I might be out. But Thursday or Friday, perhaps, maybe some Clue with Chicken Burrito, maybe, and then or my brother as well, possibly. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Have a great night, everybody. I hope your guys' week is fantastic. We are gonna raid out, and we'll see you next time. Oh, I should probably wait for the spawn results. That way we can see. Alright, timer ball. El Rouser and Chicken Burrito caught the sizzlepede. Congratulations. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I thought it was banned for like 3 rounds.
You can afford it, baby. But my pride can't. Let's play another game. You're a fucking coward.
Where have you,
Selfish
wait.
coward.